Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Dungeons and Dragons. I am Sigor, your dungeon mat. Wait, what were you laughing at? What were you laughing at, Stab? In fact, I
Sorry,
delayed
me?
that countdown hard as hell.
Yeah.
So before I start the stream, unfortunately, I have a device called a Stream Deck that would make this real cool if I could use it, but I lack the USB port, so I have to manually mute 2 other audio sources, unmute 2 more audio sources, and swap scenes all with mouse clicks, and it sucks ass. So it's never an accurate countdown. Yeah. But yeah, that's the reason behind that. I wish Moose could have been here to hear that, but he'll be back in just a moment. Again, welcome. We are on session 10, I believe now. Is that right? I heard someone earlier say it was 10.
Double digits.
I'll be honest, I don't keep too much up with the session number. We go back to back. Whatever happens next, and whatever happened last time. Before that, all in the past. I don't keep up with that. So thank you for keeping up with that for me. Last time something kind of tragic happened. Something very tragic happened. You never expect it, but
Incredibly.
sometimes that's just how it has to be. I'm also trying to stall out for Moose because I want to ask him wants to do the recap, so I'm just keep talking about crap. It was, yeah. Sometimes you just roll crit fail on stuff and it just ends up not too hot, you know?
I feel like a song. If we wouldn't get DMCA struck, there are so many songs I feel like could fit the mood. That it would get the point across.
I used to do apocalyptica music for my Shadow of the Demon Lord campaign, and I learned real quick that they don't take kindly to uploading anything having their music connected to it on YouTube. So,
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of DMCA stuff,
Apparently, Gunship is okay with it.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they actually put out back when all the Twitch DMCA stuff was going on. They actually put out a statement saying that their music that they were working out a deal to have their music used in Twitch streams and YouTube streams and content and shit like that.
That's pretty cool.
Well, you say all that, and then Metallica got DMCA'd on their own live show on Twitch.
Sometimes it's the producer, not the band, right? So whoever actually owns a lot of the music.
Hoisted
not
by
who
their
wrote it.
own petard.
Yeah. All right. Well. Speaking of tragic last times, does anyone feel like talking about what went down on our last session? Any volunteers?
I feel like I do a lot of recaps.
I felt like I did a lot of recaps for a while too, though.
I'm gonna open up the floor if anybody wants to.
I mean, I'll do it. I feel like I was only awake for some of it though.
All right. Well, you can do your best. Let's hear it.
I'll keep it to the brass tacks.
Sure.
The most important parts of what had transpired. Oh God, what was that butthole's name?
Amric.
Copernicus.
Amric Van Thamper. I keep thinking about Thurswell. That's the one I keep thinking about. Anyway, he's next. Yeah, he's next. He's getting next. So you best believe I'm gonna squeeze real orange juice out of his ass. You best believe it. But no, Amric Van Thamperwinkle. We finally had gotten him into our clutches. We were going to whisk him away back to the end, get some answers out of this chap. And along the way, we were met by a young warrior woman whose name I also don't remember at the moment.
Rhea.
What was that?
Rhea.
You know, I kept wanting to call her like Rhea in the Last Dragon. So there you go. See, now I have a frame of reference. She just has no Last Dragon. It's probably dead now because of Amric Van Thamperfucks.
Specifically.
And yes, she accompanied us. She seemed kind of wary of us at first, but I think once she realized that we weren't in Van Thampernickel's back pocket, we weren't bought and paid for, I think she realized we were on the up and up. She revealed to us
Sorry, go
some
ahead.
of the information about what happened, why she's there, and that Amric and potentially his family are involved somehow. Somehow Amric knows something he's not telling us. And he gave multiple moments of tells where he let us know he wasn't necessarily telling us the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help him gods. But ultimately, we felt like we came up with some kind of an amicable plan. It seemed like we could finally, maybe possibly, trust Amric Van Dingleberrywitz, and we came up with a plan to watch over him. Some of us, taking the night watch, others taking while others slept, and then a rapping came as if someone were gently tapping on Merrick's chamber door, and turned out it was a dark elf assassin. And he just ran roughshod through all of us. The man was Trixie. He was some kind of hired sellsword. Probably Thirstwell. This reeked of Thirstwell Van Fingerfuck. And his brother probably had no clue what was going on. He probably just ran with it. But we tried to stop him, but we couldn't. Alas, Amric Van Pumperknuckle got away. But we killed the assassin, but not before he took one of our number. Merrick, we hardly knew him, but it felt like we knew him all along. And that is where we left off.
You get inspiration for the evening, Elgin. Take advantage of it. Literally.
Oh no, I'm using this shit.
With that all being said, I'm going to go ahead and transfer us in. And before anyone out there watching right now, just a heads up, we are using a new virtual tabletop now called Foundry. It's got a few more neat features to it. So we may run into a hiccup or here and there. This is our first time going live with it, so be patient with us. All right, let's scoot on to our game screen here. And we're gonna head, I believe you guys were upstairs in the Elf Song Tavern, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. We left off immediately after all the bad stuff went down. You guys were able to take down that drow assassin, but Amric did indeed escape. And one of your own fell because of it. Well, not because he escaped, because of the drow. I'll go ahead and take us upstairs. You all stand in the open room. Rhea with you as well. In one of the bedrooms, you know Merrick's body still lays there. It's about 2:30 in the morning right now. You all got woken up trying to do a long rest. What would you like to do?
What time is it, you said?
2:30 in the morning.
Well, I suppose we should make arrangements for our departed friend.
Yes. I still can't believe it.
Start walking up just slowly. I should have known that the blades of an assassin were poisoned. And I'll open the door and just kind of look in and see his body there. I remember we did close his eyes and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to close that door. And I'll just walk over to his body and I'll call back out. Perhaps, Rhea, can you go down and tell the owner that we will need some assistance?
Rhea walks up behind Elgin and kind of looks past you, Elgin, and says, I can, and not to sound heartless, but I strongly doubt we'll be able to do anything proper till the morning with him. What would you like to do?
We can't just leave his body here on the floor. And I suppose we can't be too forward with the circumstances behind his death either. Would draw a lot of suspicion. When we were at sea, sometimes we would just have a funeral on the water and return the physical body to the ocean. So there was not much need for storing or preserving. Perhaps there's someplace we could keep the body until the morning? Is there a freezer, refrigerator, something?
Rhea kind of grits her teeth and looks away a bit at the thought of temporarily storing a body in a tavern cold storage room or anything of the sort.
What would you do? I'm open to suggestions then. I'm very open.
A heavy silence hangs in the air over everyone. As Stab's leaning against a wall on the other side of the room, Elgin's standing in the doorway, kind of looking down and away, and Rhea no longer saying anything.
Where's the nearest body of water?
Well, the Jontha River.
I'm just gonna pick him up. How heavy is he? How heavy is he? How heavy is the motherfucker?
Let me look. He's probably gonna weigh. Are you taking his gear off or anything?
I wanna. Oh, before I do that, I'm a bit of an asshole, so I'm gonna see how much coin he has.
Let's find out.
I will use my tail as he's pilfering through his pockets. I'm gonna take my tail and stab on the back of the head.
Look, I'm sure he'd want it.
They're dead.
You want just this to go to the bottom of the ocean with him? I'm sure he'd want us to take it.
Do you think right here, where he died, on the floor of a shitty tavern, is where the proper place and time to do that?
Fine, what do you want me to do? At the river? I don't know how to do this shit.
Let's get him maybe on the bed.
Alright, come on, big guy.
Try to lift him up, put his body on the bed.
I'm going to help him put it on the bed.
Alright, you both
lay him out.
Working together, pick him up and lay him all across the bed on his back.
I'm gonna go back to leaning.
If we wanted to do this in secret, we could, I guess, just take him down to the shores tonight.
Let's get him
under the cover
now.
of darkness.
Same. I don't want to leave it like this.
Perhaps we... Well, he's the only one that really knew how to use a bow and arrow. I was going to say we could do like some of the northerners and put him in the boat we borrowed and push him out into the river and shoot a flaming arrow.
Out of character, I would like to remind you, JD, that we have seen Pooh use his bow.
Oh, that's true.
I'm gonna be too pissed because I killed that rat one time.
Out of character, do you want to leave the sanctity of your character's funeral up to Stab Poulaire?
I don't know religion, guys.
He makes a very strong point. I want to point out.
I will concede.
I can. I'm not Well, I'm not proficient. Well, I think I am proficient, but while I'm not great at it, I can shoot a bow that's out of character.
Okay. Well,
Dab would have a better chance of hitting it than me, though.
It's my finesse.
Perhaps we're going to need to conceal his body somehow. Can't just be walking down the streets of Baldur's Gate in the middle of the night with a body.
Only we still had that murder rug.
I don't know if it's better or worse to roll him up in the murder rug.
Probably bring the murder rug back to life with that fucking feast.
I have an idea. I'm gonna walk away, and I'm just gonna snatch up one of the rugs over here.
Okay. You
I leveled up one of my attributes.
You can do that. You can grab that rug that looks about big enough to roll a body in.
Okay, I'm gonna take it and then bring it back, and then I'm just gonna like start rolling him up in it, and then once I can get him good and rolled up, I'm gonna carry him out.
Okay, so you wrap Merrick up in this rug and sling him over your shoulder and turn and head towards the stairs. Everybody else, what are you doing? You following?
I would have been helping him roll up to make sure that his body isn't just flailing around everywhere. And then once Elgin kind of has him supported, I'll just kind of follow Elgin down. But I'll turn to Stab and say, Stab, the small boat that you had, the one where you were waiting behind the tavern boat, where did you leave that boat?
Again, I thought you were in charge of that.
We were on the boat. I think out of character we might be at an impasse here because the DM was controlling your character when.
Okay, out of the character, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that boat is, dude.
Yeah.
Stab would have not taken it back. He would have parked it on the dock and hastily went to go get that bear like you guys asked him when you were heading to Amric's room.
So probably still there.
It's hopefully still sitting next to a dock somewhere around the Low Lantern.
Okay. Well, I guess let's head down to the docks next to the Low Lantern then.
Okay, you all make your way downstairs into the Elf Song Tavern, which is very quiet, seeing as it is about 3 a.m. now. Not a lot of traffic down here, so let's take us over. As you come down the steps, you can see that there's not a lot of folks in here. You see the large half-ogre something creature Skuna kind of sit up against the wall back there sleeping. You can see Alan the barkeep checking over his suit of armor, or his animated suit of armor, make sure it's okay. Ignore that. That should not be there. It got imported with the map. Those pretend don't exist.
No, dude, that's just the guy that's always here.
Also,
permanent.
Robbie, you should see something on this map too.
I do. Thank you, sir.
Was that it? Just Okay. I'll start making my way towards the door.
Same.
Whoop. Wrong song. Sorry about that. I had to do this.
Oh.
A group of figures walk into the tavern, dressed in what looks more like nature-ish garb, like something you wouldn't expect to see in a big city like this. I'll let him explain it himself.
In before you walks a rather old-looking elf. He has a quarterstaff that he seems to be using as a cane, and he's looking around a little bit confused. Those of you who might have magical abilities might see that he's using some sort of spell to try to figure something out.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I notice that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
I don't know what's wrong with my die.
Okay, well, we can combine that. So just looking at him and the way he's behaving, whatever spell he's using, it looks like he's using to track or trace something.
I'm gonna step forward a little bit and kind of open the door. I'm just gonna kind of ignore him as though I'm just trying to keep a low profile. I'm just gonna kind of walk by him, and I'm gonna hold the door open so that Elgin can walk through.
And grab.
When Elgin passes me, the elf will stick out his quarterstaff and go, "Wait a second. Where's the boy?"
Yes. The boy? What boy?
Merrick. He's had long enough on this little adventure. You seem to have something of his.
Yeah, you
Who's
see,
asking?
we don't know who you are. You're the first person who's ever asked for Merrick. Who are you? Has he ever mentioned you to us?
I would be Master Doya, who's supposed to be training him in the arts of the druid.
Well,
And who might you motley crew be?
we're his friends. He was helping us, and, last night we were attacked. And, he didn't make it. We were going to go send him off.
Send him off. I would request that you hand over his body to me.
And I just kind of looking at him. I take his body that's on my shoulders, and I just kind of gently hand him over towards one of the people accompanying him.
This one right here steps forward and takes the rug-wrapped Merrick onto his shoulder, and then takes a step
What are you
back.
doing with him?
Master Doya will peek inside and go, "Merrick, what have you gotten yourself into this time? And where's the one that caused this?"
Well, the one who struck the blow is dead. We were able to get him, but the person who ordered the hit, he's in the wind.
And you three were going to go out after him alone? If one of my
Well-
best students couldn't survive this fight.
Well, there was three of us, so we're not really alone.
The three of us together alone.
Together, we are alone.
One way or the other, we're gonna find the person who caused this. The assassin's dead, but the fight is long from over. We're gonna
And-
hunt down Amric Van Thamper, Thirstwill Van Thamper, and their crooked mother. And they will pay for the life they took.
And the more I've had time to think about it, I'm starting to think that while murder was certainly not off the table for this assassin, I don't believe his intent was to come here and, well, slit all of our throats in our sleep. I think he was sent here perhaps with the sole purpose of extracting Amric. And when we intervened, well, we know what happened. That being said, I'm not sure if Amric was the one to set that up, but he's also not one to look past an opportunity. So he will still die. He will still die for this. But I have a feeling his freak brother had more to do with it.
So can you gentlemen film?
Dying.
I'll look to Doya and say, and depending on how much trouble you may or may not want to get into, now would be the time to do what you need to do with Merrick, his remains, and be on your way.
Once you say that, Hayes, one of the elves holding Merrick's body turns to you, Doya, and says, Master Doya, should I go ahead and make for the Enclave?
Yep. If you come across Biokin, have him escort you the rest of the way back. I do not like how dangerous the roads outside the city are starting to become. I cannot lose any more of you students.
Very well. Be safe then if you wish to remain.
I think I need to find out just what Merrick has gotten himself into this time. And before you go off with the body, I'd like to look him over real quick.
Sure. You can, you should know better than anyone what he has on him.
I sort of kind of look at look at the wounds and stuff to get an idea of what we might be finding.
So Merrick's wound specifically looks like just small cuts, not even huge gashes, but you can see some sort of now deep dark green, almost corrosion that trickled out from this wound, as if something sinister came in through whatever did this incision. And he had about 3 or 4 of them on him.
Yeah, because I think I got stabbed really hard twice.
Mm-hmm.
I will look him over, grab the necklace that I was using to track him by for a second, and set it back down. I wonder if I will notice the healing kit and healing potion that he had on him.
Are you going through his pack?
Just check real quick, yeah. I figure a healing kit would be like on a strap or something.
If you just kind of reach and feel around, you could find this pretty easily. Feel glass clanking around, feel some sort of, almost feels like a purse pack inside his pack.
Take a peek inside, eye it over. God, didn't even get a chance to use it. Also, Stab asked about money. Did he ever actually take Merrick's money?
No,
no.
I got my hand slapped.
Yeah, I believe Hayes hit him in the back of the head.
Was it the head or the hand? I think it was the hand.
It was the back of your head.
Oh shit!
Like a slap on the back of your head.
Like Three Stooges style, like upward.
Yeah, it wasn't violent.
Well, if that'll be that, Master Doya, we'll make haste now.
So, I don't want any of you in this godforsaken city much longer.
And with
what are you planning to do with his body?
I'll leave that to the Enclave. If they deem fit, there are powerful druids there that might try to bring him back in the fold. Hopefully he's learned his lesson, but it's up to the Enclave. If they don't see fit, they'll restore his body to nature.
Sounds like Merrick had some powerful friends.
Too bad he didn't bring them any along for this adventure.
Yep, just shitty old us.
The elf carrying Merrick looks at you, Elgin, and just kind of gives a nod, standing there.
I'm gonna step out of his way. I kind of, gesture at them, letting them standing aside, giving them room to take Merrick's body.
And they take rug-wrapped Merrick out of the tavern and disappear onto the streets.
Oh, gentlemen and lady, what is y'all's plan to get y'all's vengeance?
Well, since taking care of his body is no longer on the list of things to do this evening, the plan was to get some rest and go to the Van Thamper mansion and have a chat with Thirstwell and find out what's going on. There seems to be some sort of connection between not only the shady things going on here, but the disappearance of Elturel as well.
I'd hoped that that was just a one-off situation, but alas, it does not seem to be.
Before he made his escape, Amric filled us in on a few things, one of which, I'll kind of lean in and whisper, apparently Duke Ravengard was here, supposedly under their protection, to meet some reason, and now he's gone missing as well.
How loud are you saying that, Hayes?
Very, pretty much right up, by his ear.
So Elgin and whatnot could not hear you?
Probably not.
Okay.
Ooh.
I see. Well, if we are to arrest and assault a councilwoman's house in the morning, let us get to it. This is a bold plan. I hope you're up for it.
It's the only plan we have. Unless, and I'll look back towards Elgin, Rhea, and Stab and say, anybody else has a better idea at this point now?
I don't necessarily have a better idea. I assume are we just going to the front gate and kicking it open? Or disguising? Or what? I didn't know there was a plan.
Well, originally the plan was for Amric to lead us there. Give us safe passage in so that we could talk it out with Lady Van Thamper, but something tells me we were never going to get that conversation.
If Lady Van Thamper is aware of what's going on, you're likely not even to get into the high city with this situation.
Hold on, guys. Maybe Amrit can still lead us there. And so, right when I say that, I'm going to cast Disguise Self. Do you want me to display it?
Yeah, link it in the... Yeah, you got it. So, you're making yourself, your clothing, armor, weapons, and everything on your person look different until the spell ends. What exactly do you look like?
I'm look like Amric.
All right. And with one fell flick of the wrist, suddenly, all of you are staring at Amric once again, right next to you. Or it looks like him, at least.
See this face, Doya? It's the one who killed Merrick.
I'm going to go ahead and get up close, reach, and sort of kind of grab you up under the chin and turn you around.
Does he sound like him too?
Oh, I have to make my voice like it?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it only changes appearance.
Yeah.
It says it fails to hold up to physical inspection.
Yeah, so if someone gets up close and it's like, suddenly it's no longer, it's Stab, just wearing like a goatee or something.
The best I can do, fellas.
So when I grab you, I notice that it's just an illusion. But if I let go, I go, okay. I think I can remember this face.
It's close enough. But perhaps we should not be standing down here in the main room.
Right.
Like that.
Right. I'm gonna turn
I
back.
can say this much. Whatever it is that we're gonna do, we're not gonna do it in the shape that we're in right now. We're not rested. It'd be a fool's errand to march in, as much as I would love to smash down the walls of Lady Van Thamper's castle or estate or wherever it is she lives in. We're not gonna do it in the shape that we're in.
Yeah, I mean, it could be said that if we wait till morning, no shape could be suitable enough to get us inside. It depends if she wants to keep this quiet or not.
True. Regardless, we need to rest. I need to rest. I am completely spent.
Same. As much as I want to avenge Merrick, we would be laying right next to him if we go right like we are now.
Oh, very well.
I don't believe we exchanged names.
I believe you have mine as Master Doya, but you're right. Who are you three? 4. Pardon me, my lady.
I am Hayes.
My name is Elgin Greymalkin.
I'm Stab.
A stab, huh?
Yeah.
I'm Rhea of the Hell Riders, but forgive me, did you say you were Master Doya?
They say those who can't do any more teach, and I've been teaching young druids for quite some time.
So you're probably pretty powerful then, right?
I was in my prime, and it looks like I might have to pull out a few of my old tricks for this.
What are you, like level 4?
It's very wall breaking there, Stab. Also,
Just
I hear
say
someone's
down,
background. I don't know whose it is, but I hear someone's background noise.
Oh shit, it's probably me.
Out of character, I'm so old I've forgotten more about druiding arts than you guys will ever know.
Yes, and more than I would ever probably want to know. The woods, they kind of creep me out.
Well, once you find the harmony in them, you'll find that they're quite pleasant.
I prefer the harmony of the open waters, the ocean, waves crashing against wood.
I'm gonna reach out, I'm approaching Master Doy. I'm gonna reach a hand out to him, and as if to shake it and let him know that tonight I'm going to try and find the peace that will allow me to sleep this nightmare away. But in the morning, I plan to avenge your student.
How rough do you, all you guys look? Because it looks like Elgin's the only one kind of roughed up right now, right?
Oh shit, I could have sworn I took damage too.
I just look exhausted. But I'm walking away at the moment, and I'm gonna walk over to Alan, but I'll wait till you guys do your thing.
When you reach out your hand, I'm going to take it, sort of kind of try to notice that you're a little wounded, and I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word on you.
Ooh.
Rolling privately, huh?
Yeah, is that question
Oh,
marks?
shoot. Let's make that public then.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
GM
oh,
thing.
okay, yeah.
Oh, cool. I could move that shit. That shit's like a pop-up.
What's a pop-up?
Oh, just the chat log with healing word and shit.
Ooh, we can move it.
Yeah,
Modular.
you can move it.
Do it.
I can't.
Okay, it updated on here, but it didn't update on. I actually was able to right click and like apply healing, but I'm gonna have to apply it.
Any healing you need to do in D&D Beyond.
Oh, in D&D Beyond. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, let's put that back to that, and then there. Bam.
Perfect.
I'm just kind of almost confused, but at the same time not.
Master Doya, thank you.
You're welcome. Sleep well, young paladin.
I shall. For in the morning I have vampires to kill.
And I begin making my way back to the stairs.
Hayes, when you approach Alan, he has a rag and he seems to be wiping down Clank, who was his arms and hands looked a bit bloody when you approached.
Walking up, I'll just kind of run my hand kind of down one of the arms of the metal thing, just kind of lightly touching it as I walk past it or to the side, and I'll sit on one of the stools and say, "And how is your evening, Alan?"
Well, it was rather quiet until you lot came running down the stairs yelling and firing off blue beams and stabbing and left a dead drow on the floor of my tavern. Fortunately, I had Clank dispose of the body already. From the looks of it, an assassin.
Yes, apparently, someone did not, someone didn't want us alive, which brings me to my question. Have you closed the tavern for the evening? Or can anyone still just kind of meander in here?
The tavern doors are normally always open, but when someone comes in, I'm always made aware of it. I haven't really closed down anything. Hasn't been too long since you lot have just fought and I disposed of a corpse. But I did intend to. Or why do you ask?
Well, we need to get some shut-eye. I assume you were aware of the drow that walked in here and then walked upstairs and held another one of your guests hostage, murdered one of your guests, and almost murdered more.
If I wasn't aware before, I am now.
Well, it's up to you whether or not you want to kind of lock it down for the evening.
He starts walking away from you towards the front door after you mention something about another body.
Yes, all right, well, I'll stand up and I'll look at I'll just kind of make eye contact with the robot here and say, well, it was a good talk we had, huh? Hello, you're back.
He goes back to wiping Clank down. I did not know others were killed upstairs. I just locked the front door.
You needn't worry about any other body removal. It's been taken care of.
Well, whatever's going on, just not to be rude, just finish your business and then be about it.
Indeed. I'll stand up and look at the what is this thing called again? The armor?
The armor, suit of armor.
Suit of armor. Look at the suit of armor. I'll look it up and down. You're doing a fantastic job. And I'll walk away.
And Alan continues.
I'm going upstairs.
Clank up. You all are heading upstairs? What are you doing,
Yeah.
Doya? Stand down?
If anybody notices, I will be probably silently sitting, maybe pound the table, angry that I'm too late to save my student.
Okay. So you'll remain downstairs, just at a table on your own as everyone else heads up.
Yes. Sorry, buddy. Our friendship level hasn't increased enough yet.
We'll leave him to
Maybe next time you'll get a longer storyline.
Let me see if this works. I grab... Oh. Nope, that won't work. It'll just be dark for you for a short bit, Doya. I haven't figured out how to transition individuals yet. You all come back upstairs, and it's just how you left it. A bit scuffed up, but still intact.
I'll make my way into my room and lay on the bed.
Ass to ass.
Ass to ass.
Although I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm just going to sleep. Just immediately after I say that.
Is it still alright with the bed and whatnot, Elgin?
Yes.
Ray
I'll
happily
just
jumps
be
to the
here
bed.
against the wall.
Thank you. You're very kind. And she just rubs her head into the pillow, face down. Now, the way she's behaving, it looks like she hasn't actually been on a bed in a long time.
Oh.
After a few moments, I'll kind of come to the realization that we now have an extra room with an extra bed,
Oh, shit.
and I'll assume that Stab is just snoring, and I'm just laying there hearing a chainsaw basically next to me,
Yeah, I'm just going to sleep, man.
and I'll get up silently and I'll make my way out of the room.
I'm going to reach over and there's going to be nothing there. I just kidding.
And I'll go into this room and I will take this bed.
You're going to fucking sleep in the murder room.
I don't.
Okay.
I've seen worse.
You all head to your respective rooms. Everybody going to sleep? Just passing out now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Reset my stance.
So we have to start over because you got interrupted from your long rest. However, you guys are able to pull through with that full 8 hours this time, uninterrupted, and
Yay.
gain full benefits of a long rest. Spells, health, all that business.
All right.
After about 8 hours, you all kind of start to just naturally awaken. The light already kind of beaming in through the windows and whatnot. It's about 11:27 now, almost the afternoon. Yeah, you all wake up.
I'm gonna do my long rest here. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that I'll start to wake up, stretch out, kind of look out. What's the weather outside? Is it sunny?
Actually, no. When you look outside, it's rather cloudy right now. Looks like it may rain soon.
What was outside the tavern? Was it just dirt, or was it like a dirt road or something?
Streets and roads.
Is there like
greenery, just a little bit.
is there a lawn?
Outside the tavern, no. There's no lawn around here. You did see other areas that were a little more dirt and soil-ish than the Elf Song, though. Other taverns and whatnot. There's a bit of greenery here and there in the lower city, just not a lot.
I'll grab my jacket, put it on, and walk to my door.
DM, remind me, because I can't for the life of me remember. How many more? This was the last day that we had booked the elf song. Am I correct?
That would
Oh,
be
shit.
That would be correct.
Okay, I'm gonna collect my things from the chest and add them back into my inventory.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way down, and I'm just gonna sit at a table, and I'm gonna order some breakfast.
Okay. Hayes makes his way downstairs, and Ray will actually follow suit right behind you. I'm assuming is anyone staying up here, or is everyone coming down?
I'm coming down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm heading down as well once I collect all my stuff.
So all of you make your way back downstairs. After you've collected your things, I'll go ahead and transition y'all.
You skipped me, but I'd like to be chatting up the bartender.
Are you gonna be talking to the bartender?
Bartender.
Yes.
Anything specific, or just this and that?
This and that, pulse of the city, things I wouldn't know because I just got here.
Okay, and he starts filling you in on a lot of the info about the city. You start asking, tells you about the surrounding areas, upper, lower city, how it's a bunch of ruffians and dangerous folks in lower city typically, and so on and so on. Just giving you the rundown of the city itself. But shortly after, you hear your friends coming down the stairs, and all of you noticed it's quite empty in here still. Alan seems to be sitting at the bar right now with Doya, just chatting back and forth.
That seems to be my sleepyheads. Let's see what they're getting. I only need 4 hours.
I don't see Doya.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
Oh, yeah, that's that weird bug. Hold on, watch this. Boom, bop. Now you can, right?
Yes.
Oh, there he is, peekaboo.
Oh yeah, he was invisible.
I'm just gonna go. I'm not fully about my wits.
You guys want to share a bucket of chicken?
Get some breakfast. Chicken does not sound good to me right now. I'm gonna sit down.
What else do they have here?
I'm good. I intend to find out. Alan!
Alan looks at you. A bit of a stoic expression on him. Yes.
Is there a person taking orders this morning, or just us?
Alan shakes his head and says, I've closed up since last night, since there were multiple murders in here. I don't have any staff on hand either, I'm afraid. And he sort of looks away a bit, like kind of avoiding contact, and says, since you all were the target of something, I was playing it safe. No offense, but I was going to stay closed till you left.
That's fair. Well, if you have some food, I mean, do you have anything we could eat?
I have uncooked items, I suppose. We have bread and whatnot. I could sell you some of that if you'd like.
Anything that I kind of know my way around a kitchen. I could cook.
Alan lightly chuckles and says, I'd rather not make a deal of it and whatnot. I could sell you, maybe you could treat them as rations, perhaps, but other than that, I'd rather just leave it at that.
Feels like you're breaking up with me. Looking for the clean break.
It's just when assassins get involved in whatnot, things just change. You seem like good people. It's just, if being near you brings things like this, then it might be best to keep distance, eh?
Well, I can't say I've ever been banned from a lower city tavern before, but I suppose there's a first time for everything. We had no control over that.
He
And look at the profits we brought you with the bucket of chicken idea.
maybe just till things cool down a little bit. There's our rival tavern, the Limping Fox Inn. You could try there if you need bunk and bed again. It's not far from here, actually.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna approach.
You know what? I'll find breakfasts elsewhere. And I'll do the fake wipe a tear from my eye and turn and start to walk towards the door, and I'll say, I'll be outside when you all are ready.
I'm going to approach Alan and just simply ask him, where is there somewhere nearby where I can get rid of some things?
The door's locked.
Alan looks to you real quick, Cave, but then back to Elgin and says, actually, the Limping Fox has a small general store inside of it as well, if you wanted to buy and sell basic wares.
For a fair price.
As fair as any you'll find in Lower City. Of course, it takes a bit of talking to get the real prices, but it's going to be like that everywhere.
I'll just go stand
Works
next
for
to
me.
the bar.
As I prepare to leave, I let him know that
You won't have to worry about us again. I apologize for the trouble that we have very likely caused you.
Alan gets up from the stool. And he's just staring at you now, Elgin.
mm-hmm.
And he stares at you for about a good 3 or 4 seconds, then just gives a long nod and starts walking towards the door. Apologies, as he says as he walks past you, Hayes, and unlocks
I just
the door.
I look through him.
As I exit, I'm gonna make it my business to approach, and I will tell him it's not much, but I hand him I take his hand and shove 5 gold into it, and then walk away.
As you shove 5 hands into his gold, or 5 hands into his gold, 5 gold into his hands, he tries to push it back towards you. He says, "No, I can't. This feels wrong. If you're worried about me talking, I won't talk. You don't have to bribe me."
Not a bribe.
Fuck.
It's paying you for your time.
And then I walk away.
Alan kind of just stares at the gold as you walk away. Rhea sighs and gives a nod at him as she's leaving, then looks to you, Stab.
I'm gonna pat him on the back and be like, "Hey man, sorry for all the trouble we caused." I'm gonna walk away.
And you
Well,
all head.
Mr. Clavin,
sir.
Mr. Allen, thank you for keeping me company this morning, and have a good day. I guess I have to see after these.
Good luck. And
I'll
as soon
definitely
as
need it.
you step outside Doya, he shuts the door and locks
There's
it.
my free
I
hands.
open it up. There it goes.
Once everybody's together, I'm gonna let my intentions be known. That I'm going to go find this limping fox, and I'm gonna go offload some things I've been meaning to get rid of.
You got poop?
Well, in a manner of speaking, I have an embarrassment of riches in my possession, and I'd rather not have them when we go see the Van Thampers.
I also
kind of
have
riches?
embarrassing offloading to do.
How far is you said the limping fox is not that far from here?
Yeah, it wouldn't be too far from here. Did any of you ask him where it was?
Yeah, he told us.
Yeah, I thought he said so.
He said it to Elgin.
I don't think. I think he told you it wasn't too far from here, but I don't know if he actually told you where.
Oh
But
shit!
that's
crap.
fine. We'll make it simple, so you don't have to grab a random person and just ask around. So I will show you on the actual map. Did that show up for everybody?
So
Still loading.
white. Yeah, it's loading.
They need to make that gray or black.
Yeah, I should start preloading maps. In fact, I'm going to preload
Dark mode.
the Limping Fox as well.
Oh, please let the Limping Fox be like an alternate version of like the Elfish Tavern or whatever. It's just like his name is Malin, and we've got a murder carpet.
Or it'll be a murder sofa. Is what it'll be. Or be a murder throw rug. Is what it'll be.
Is everybody see
Do
the
we
map
have to
now?
drag our tokens out or anything like that to see?
Oh, it's
No.
still white, man.
Yeah, I still got nothing but whiteness.
Okay, give me just a second. We're going to do this. I'm going to take y'all back to Elf Song real quick.
Oh shit!
I'm going to load Baldur's Gate.
Scott turned around.
No tokens with vision.
You do not own any
You do not
token
own
with
it.
vision in the scene.
On Elf Song Tavern?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm moving my guy around. That's weird.
Now I'm taking y'all back to Baldur's Gate.
Now I see it.
Everybody see it?
I see it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I see the Baldur's Gate map.
Everybody but Hayes?
Just white. Here, I'll reload.
I see it.
Maybe I'll drag your token out, Hayes.
I'm reloading.
Oh, okay.
Refreshing. Okay, yep, there it is.
All right, so he would have pointed out that the Limping Fox is located right in this area here.
Okay.
That's fucking far. That's not around the corner.
It's like a.
It's like maybe about a 15-minute walk.
Yeah. So it's several blocks away.
It's only
Oh
15.
wow.
I don't know if that's accurate. Just for the record.
I just assumed it wasn't.
Which, by the way, the moment you guys stepped outside, it started to lightly just drizzle. Like, just a tiny bit of rain. Not much.
Mm-hmm.
But
We're all
you're all
walking there
outside
right
the Elf Song Tavern. You haven't gone anywhere yet.
Okay.
Quick question: would there be any way for me to find if there would be? Well, I guess I don't know. When we got to go to we got to go to the. I'm assuming we have to go to the upper city anyway to see the Van Thampers. So then, yeah, I'll just make my way towards the Limping Fox. It's not like it's that far away from where we got to go.
Okay.
So, all things considered.
Everybody following suit?
Yep.
Do I see any shrubbery on the way or something?
Not really. Maybe like one bush every other block. But you do notice up ahead the roads get a little bit dirtier the more northeast you go, or northwest.
Can I ask an out of character question?
What you got?
Pooh, are you carrying around a flower pot still?
Yes, I'm going. That's exactly what I was doing. I'm gonna cast Mold Earth on the dirt lying around and put it in my pot.
Okay.
That's
You get some soil and start putting it in your pot as everyone's walking down this road. And about just 1 minute of travel down this road, and the rain starts to pick up a bit. It's now it's not necessarily a downpour, but it is coming down a good bit now.
Oh shit! Look at the effects. Someone just wanted to show off the fanciness of the new tabletop.
Oh wow!
Look at
Right.
that.
Oh, wow.
You guys proceeding
Guys,
on to the Limping Fox, right?
yes.
Yeah, as we walk in the rain.
Okay, wish me luck with this one. I'm gonna try
Oh,
to transition us
okay.
over there.
It's too real.
You guys travel for about another, I would say 10 to 14-ish minutes. Let me fast forward this. Bam. This is almost noon. The sun's still shining, but there's still clouds, and it is raining a good bit.
This place sucks.
So, do you all see the map?
Mm-hmm.
Looks fucking abandoned, man.
It's a hole in the wall.
You notice the door is also open as well, and there's a lot of dirt around this one.
I should have got dirt from here. Damn it.
Yeah. I'm going in.
I'm following too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around and see if I see anything that I'm assuming if there would be anything like a general store. Would it just be at the bar?
Once you walk in, a young lady at the counter looks over to you all and cheerfully waves and says, welcome to the Limping Fox. Here for a drink? Maybe to buy and sell and trade?
Here to
yes,
sell and trade.
to all of the above.
Okay, well, in that case, let's start with some food and drink. What can I get for you?
What do you have?
Well, we have about 2 different types of ale, 3 different types of wine, and berries, breads, and cheeses, and I believe we have pork now as well, if you're interested.
Ooh. How is that pork
Berries.
prepared?
Well, it's cooked on a flame in the back.
Does it have an apple in its mouth as it rotates?
I'm afraid it's not a whole pig or boar. It's slices, just slices of pork. Unless you're willing to pay for that much.
Nah, I'm sold. I'll have some of that.
Berries, cheese, and wine, please.
Would you like the fine stuff
pork,
or the regular
please.
stuff?
Give me the fine stuff.
And you, sir? She looks at you, Elgin.
Give me the pork
Yeah.
with a bread roll.
Pork brothers.
Okay. And you over there? And she points to you, Stab.
Oh, I ordered the pork already. Did you not hear me?
You asked about the pig with an apple in its mouth. You said you just wanted the slices?
I'll have some slices.
Very well. And old timer, you, what would you like?
Old timer. I get a little flustered with that.
I'll laugh. He said it. She said it because he looks old.
Fruit, young lady.
Right, the fruit. In that case, and she walks up to Ray and asks if she would like anything. And Ray has already taken out just a small wrapped ration and is eating it and just waves her off. And to which she goes down the line and says, okay, let's see. For you, it's 1 gold. For you, it's 3 gold. For you, it's 1 gold. And you, it's 5 silver.
Who's you, and you?
All in order. Elgin, Hayes, Stab, Doya.
Australia?
1 gold.
Oh shit, that was cheap. I'm gonna hand
And
over
I
1
was
gold.
1 gold as well.
I'll throw her. Well, I'll put 3 gold and then 5 silver out on the counter.
Always appreciate a good
And-
tip. She leans and takes it, just smiling at you.
I'll just I'll stay silent and just kind of look down at the bar top.
While she's fiddling with that stuff, I'm gonna let her know that I would like to do some business.
If you're looking to buy and sell, then you need to talk with my husband. And she points down at the other end, past the bar in the next room. He runs
Oh,
the
shit.
general store counter.
Oh,
Aha.
wait, wait.
She starts
When
making
they
her
get
way
up
back.
and when they get up and leave, I'll move over and I'll sit, change seats and sit next to
Robbie.
Doya.
It says, yeah, we think it says Robbie. So you two walk up to the shop area of this tavern. A haggard man stands back there. Looks like he was looking through some papers when you walked up. When you approach, he sets the papers down his counter and just rests his hands on them and says, welcome to the Limping Fox General Store. What can I get you two gentlemen?
I want to see your wares. I would also wish to sell some things.
I'm gonna chirp behind. Yeah.
Well, you don't have much special, just general gear and whatnot for the common traveler, foods to go and whatnot, and a couple of tools that may help you out. As far as what you're looking to offload, what do you have?
I take from I'm gonna pull from my backpack. I'm gonna place 2 moonstones on the counter.
2 moonstones, okay. He looks at the stones on the counter, then looks back up at you. Well, those look right pretty. You want to sell these?
Yes, I have no need of them.
Very well. And he picks one up and starts examining it. And then he, after looking at it for a brief bit, he sets it back down the counter and looks at you, now a bit stone-faced, tilting his head, as he says, I'll give you 10 gold for each of them.
10 gold for each of them.
Aye, 20 in total.
Why do I feel like you're lowballing me?
10 gold's what I think they're worth. What do you think they're worth?
They're at least worth 30 gold.
Make a persuasion check, Elgin, with advantage.
Alright. Oh, that is persuasion, not perception.
He lets out a sigh and looks at him again. Kind of taps his hand against the counter. 30 apiece. Fine, I can do that. Is that good with you?
That is fine by me.
He holds his hand out, as if to shake yours.
I hold out mine.
He shakes your hand and snatches the stones and heads into the back for a moment.
Okay.
In the meantime, you see a woman coming out with a plate, a large plate, filled with berries, wine, and Hayes, did you say you got pork too, I believe, didn't you?
No, I got cheese and
Cheese.
berries and
Cheese
wine.
and berries and wine. Okay, there's 3 things.
That
And
cheese
the good cheese too. So don't give me that bullshit.
You run in the fucking. She ran in the dining room and yells, Jesus. Jesus!
Jesus.
She lays out this plate filled with fruits and cheeses and a fine glass of wine next to you, Hayes.
I will actually kind of take a, like, I'll sit up straight and just kind of gaze at this food and say, a proper meal, finally. And, you know, if I walk out and get struck by lightning and today is my last day on this earth, then at least I'll have a belly full of proper food.
Well, don't ever say the limping fox let you down. I hope you enjoy what I've brought you. I have to go get your friend's food, too. They ordered the pork, I believe.
Yeah, and my fruit child.
Oh, and she walks back. I figured you two were together, so it's on this plate, too.
Very well.
I kind of scowl a little bit.
The
Run out of plates?
the young lady starts bouncing back before she turns and says, "Oh, no, we have plenty. Why?"
Never mind. No, it's. And I'll just take some cheese and start eating it. I'll do the sniff the wine thing. Take a sip of it.
She nods and smiles, likely oblivious to whatever what you're asking about plates, as she turns and walks back to her kitchen. And at the same time, all right, and he comes out. The general storeman comes out with a satchel and just sets it on the table in front of you, and you hear it jingle when it hits the table. Count it if you want.
Okay.
60 in total, as agreed.
Whoa.
60 gold, you say? I believe you. You said you had some tools.
Indeed, I do. Pickaxes, shovels. What are you looking for?
Well, that's a good question. What I am curious about do you have any chain?
Chain. Chain by itself.
Sure.
Maybe. That's not something normally people ask that come in here. Let me take a look. You see him go back into his little tiny warehouse and start rummaging through things again. In the meantime,
Crazy.
go ahead.
Yeah, good.
No,
I was gonna say, crazy question. Some of the, I guess as far as like I guess, like, would he have any? I guess I probably should ask. Would he have anything like a Dungeoneers kit? I guess is that still a thing in 5th edition?
Yeah.
Aha. Might be the other or Dungeoneers pack. My bad. That might be the. Oh, no, I don't need that. Nah, I don't need that.
You can yell and ask if you want as he's rummaging through.
I'm gonna ask him. Actually, what I'm gonna do is everything else. I'm also gonna place. I'm gonna tell. I've fought in many battles. I have no need of these. And I begin removing some stuff from my inventory. I place a mace as well as a flail and a not my nice warhammer but my regular one, and I place all three on the table and say, could you find a home for these?
He looks at the weaponry you put on his counter and kind of tilts his head a bit as he's coming back with what looks to be about 10 feet of chain in his arms. Not really a weapons shop, but guess it wouldn't hurt to have a few of them. Why not a trade? How about I give you this chain for that?
That is a fair trade. How many feet of chain? You said it was a 10?
10 feet.
10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And he kind of lays it on the counter as he holds his hand out to you again.
And I hold out my hand to him.
And he grasps it firmly and shakes. A deal it is then. And immediately scoops up the weaponry. And starts walking back to his shop. At the same time, the young lady here kind of turns to both of you and says, you two both ordered pork, right? It's ready. Should I leave it in the other room?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I'll be sitting down just momentarily.
She heads back to the other room. He kind of just sets it in front of Rhea.
I'll make my way back to where I was originally sitting, and again, kind of, I'm gonna take the bread roll on the plate, snap it in half, and start placing the pork in between the two pieces of bread in the beginning.
I'll pop a berry into my mouth, and I'll look over at Doya and say, "So, Master Doya, what do you intend to do?" And I'm kind of swirling my wine a little bit in my hand. What is your intent on joining us? What is it you want out of this? Because it could just be death.
Well, if you say the type of power that was used to wipe El Terrell off the face of the map could be in play in this... Oh, sorry. Well, if you say that type of power is in play, then feel we must stop it here. Another city's worth of refugees flowing out into the roads and the wilderness. That's a lot of people that can cause trouble. It's the type of people that will be forced into banditry and the such. Not a pretty sight.
Right, so preservation of nature.
The Emerald's primary duty.
First thought, it seems kind of a stretch to save Baldur's Gate would save, and Jarrell would save the woods as well, but I suppose that makes sense.
Nature has a way of balancing itself. It's when people get involved that things get weird.
Indeed it does. I'll pop another piece of cheese in my mouth. So,
Sir, were you gonna go eat with your friends?
Oh, I was waiting for my turn, buddy.
Oh, you wanted
Hold
to
on a
sell some
second.
things.
Yeah, I sure did. What do you guys got? You got a potion of healing by chance?
I happen to have a few.
Oh. And then when I hear that, I want to get out my bronze crown and say, hey, buddy, what's your name?
My name is Jack.
Well, Jack, check this shit out. And I'm going to pull out the bronze crown and just like set it gently on the table. Do you know who Tiamat is?
I've read books of fairy tales mentioning a name as such.
Well, listen here, buddy. You see this crown right here?
He looks at the crown.
This crown was part of Tiamat's hoard of treasure, stashed. A lot of people try to kill me, but I got it, man. And it's right here. And I'll let go for it for about 60 gold.
He picks up the crown and starts examining it very closely. And
Put
while
it
he's
on,
doing-
buddy.
While he's doing that, Hayes, you can finish your conversation.
Yeah, okay.
So just so you know, the people we're dealing with, I believe, as you now know, given Merrick's fate, are quite dangerous. And there is one, Emra, I'll kind of sander my breath, who got away and was fully versed on our plan.
Oh, dude, Kim says she can't hear people because the music's loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Hold up. What's that? Easy. There you go. Thanks, Kim.
So, any better idea than waltzing into our friend's place in the middle of the day? I don't suppose this old lady is going to like it either.
That's assuming she's there. He's spoke as though she rarely stayed there. I'm more concerned at the moment with his freak brother. The one that's most likely still watching our every move.
And what sort of precautions have y'all taken so far?
Just to try and keep open eyes and open ears. What can you do when someone who wants to watch you can conceal their eyes and learn everything there is to know about you? They have infinite access to money and resources.
Well, you can always try to ditch them.
Well, we thought we did that last night. Apparently we were wrong.
Deadly wrong, one could say.
Well, Merrick was the one on the roof. He did like to climb things.
It's being around trees. So much of the forest you can see with just a little bit of altitude. Parts you'd never notice otherwise.
Take a sip of my wine, and then as I do, I'll kind of just. I want to. So in one hand, I'll take a couple of berries, and I'll have my wine glass in my other hand, and I'll turn around and actually have my back to the bar, and I'll kind of rest my back against the bar top, and just kind of without looking at Doya, just say, matter of fact, any of these people in here right now could be people watching us. And I'd like to make a perception check or investigation or whatever to see if anybody's paying any extra attention to us.
Okay, make a perception check. So you kind of survey the room, and the gist you get from a lot of these folks, especially the ones more on the right side of the room, there's not even anything on the table. No drink, no food, nothing. But they look soaking wet. It looks like they may have just come in to get out of the rain, but none of them are even looking your way. In the other corner, two folks seem to be not too loud, but you can see them talking to one another while eating and drinking. You don't get the vibe that any of these people are kind of keeping an eye on you or watching you at all.
I'll kind of swing back around and sit forward, take another sip of my wine, and that's all I got.
Okay. Stab, Jack finally finishes examining your crown, sits it on the table, and lets out a long sigh, and looks at you in the eyes, and says, "Son, look, in Lower City," and he leans in a bit to you, in Lower City, typically, it's always about haggling and trying to get the best deal, right? And I have to be honest with you, it'd be a little too unfair for me to take this for 60 gold. How about 100?
100 gold? I'll be like, okay. You drive a hard bargain, sir. Well, Jack, was it?
Indeed.
How much are those potions?
Potions are 50 each. You just want to make a trade?
Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. How many potions you got?
I have 4 in total. I'll give you 2 for the crown.
Done.
Very well. And he holds his hand out to you.
Oh, I'm going to hold my hand out too.
And he grasps it firmly and shakes it and immediately says, "Then it's a deal," and takes the crown and walks back into the back. Just sets it under a counter and hastily pulls out 2 small red bottles and sets them in the counter in front of you. 2 potions of healing, lower end stuff, but honestly, that's the best you're getting from a place like this.
Thanks, buddy. I'm going to get my pork now. I'm going to grab both bottles and just head to the pork.
Okay. It's right next to Rhea, or Elgin.
So, Hayes, if we want to throw our friend a surprise party, maybe we find another way out of here.
Whatever.
If you hold shift, you can drop your token wherever.
Oh, okay.
Say it again, Robbie.
Maybe we find our way, ourselves another way out of here and throw our friend a surprise party then.
Are you talking loud enough to where even Rhea could hear you, Doya?
Yeah, but I'm trying not to mention Amric as Manthampers, just talking about a party.
Rhea will lean on the counter and kind of look at you and say, "You know, you talk real funny for a druid of the forest."
I've lived a long time. Druid is just one of many hats that I've worn over my life.
And she shrugs.
Hey, man. You're like Merrick's teacher, right?
I was.
Did you teach that dude to shoot first, ask questions later?
No, that would be Bioken.
Well, whoever Bioken was, he Did a damn fine good job teaching.
That's a damn fine strategy right there.
He did always fall a little bit more after Biokin than me anyways.
Where's Biokin? Why didn't he come?
With the roads choked with refugees, Rangers are in a little bit more demand, making sure nobody starts setting up bandit camps in the forest.
Fair enough.
Alright, man. I'm just gonna stuff my face.
Elgin.
Yes.
Speaking with Mr. Doya here, and trying to think if just waltzing up to the front gates is still the best way to go. You know, since we lost our invitations to the party, they might not just let us in.
Last night's display might give us at least one invitation, but it's all in how we use it. I'll motion towards Stab.
Oh, right. Guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm like a fucking chameleon, man. I can turn to whoever I want. I'm gonna look at muscles. I'm gonna look right at him. I'm like, check this shit out, guys. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I'm gonna turn into muscles.
Is that a so is that a spell when you cast that?
Oh shit! Can I only do it a certain amount of time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Wait, I don't know how magic works, guys.
So on D&D Beyond, if you
It is.
click the spells tab, you'll see you have a first level spells, and then you have a certain number of boxes over to the right, and that's how many times you can use that.
I don't see any
level.
boxes.
It's to the right of the words first level. It says something like slots, and if it doesn't, it probably means that's like a single day cast type thing.
It's a first level spell with 3 slots.
Okay.
So you can
Wait, I don't
use
see
it
the
3
slots.
times.
Did you click
Oh,
spells?
I see it.
Oh, you
I
got
see
you
it.
got
Yeah.
Are you still casting it?
Yeah, I was still casting. Oh, like, oh shit, guys! I can only do that 2 more times, and then I gotta chill.
And at a
And when
glance,
you-
it looks like another Elgin sitting there.
When you use it, you can check off one of those boxes to track your.
Does that mean so all of 3 of them go to that one slot?
Correct.
Does that make?
You
Oh
can use
shit!
you can use one spell 3 times, or you can use all 3 of those spells
That
one
fucking
time.
sucks.
The
I didn't
ones
check
above,
alarm.
like your cantrips, like light, mold.
Cantrip you can use as many
do
times as
whatever.
you want.
Yeah.
You get them all back
Okay.
when you take a long rest as well.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I cast alarm one time, but like I went
We
to
slept
sleep.
since then. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. So I didn't violate any rules. And I
What
used
about
mold
your move earth thing?
That's
Oh,
cantrip.
cantrip.
that's cantrip. I use that like hell. That's why I brought the fucking soy with me, so I could use it wherever I am.
Yeah, where's your pot, by the way? Is it just sitting on the counter?
Oh, it's in my backpack, dog.
Okay, you put the pot away. All right.
Yeah. I was like, just name who I should be, and I'll get you guys in there. Promise.
Well, maybe.
Maybe you
I have-
appear as
I have-
guest of honor and get us at least into the high city.
Well, I have perhaps another idea. Doya, you won't remember this, but Stab, Elgin, do you remember our very large, angry friend we met at the bathhouse down in the
Oh.
basement?
Mordlock.
Yep.
Yes, I'll kind of lean in and say I wasn't going to say his name. Yes, Morty. Perhaps we
Wait a minute.
have our friend here do his little party trick, and we bring Morty to the gates as a peace offering. Because I have a feeling, I've got a feeling, if Amric, and when I say that too loud, I'm like, fuck.
You mean Rick
when Rick
and Morty?
Yes. When Rick decided to leave our care, where do you think one of the first places he may have gone to would be? Home. If he's already there and we walk up with another Rick, game's up.
And this Morty, is he a favorite friend of the family or something?
It's Rick's brother, as a matter of fact, and they're not on the best of terms, and
But there's
Morty-
no reason that the guards would, at the city gates, would care that Morty is coming home.
No, and I suppose he could play it as though he was coming to make amends.
And he could bring his friends?
Yes.
I see. There's a little bit more to you guys than I thought.
Stab, make a perception check, please. Young, keep talking.
You said perception?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh, I did it as Elgin.
No, you did yours with advantage. I did mine. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
failed mine.
Oh, you trying to do it too? Because am I stealing from him or something?
No, Elgin, what were you doing a perception check for?
Oh, I thought you meant for both of us to do one. Never mind.
Just stab.
All right. Do I see anything? What's going on here?
You do, actually. While they're talking, you kind of look around for a moment, and then you look back at the bar, and you see the young lady at the bar resting her head on her hand, just kind of looking at you all, just smiling. And each time one of your friends talks, she just looks at one and looks back at the other.
Wait, what? Who?
This lady.
Oh. Wait, she's just laughing at me?
No, she's just smiling. It looks like she's just listening.
Oh. I'm gonna wave, and then just to be courteous, and then I'm going to cast Mold Earth on the soil and turn it into like a little tablet. And then I'm gonna be like, hey guys, check this out. And I'm going to cast Mold Earth on it again, and it's gonna say, that bitch is listening to us.
So you see Stab take the dirt out of his pot. I guess you take your pot out of your backpack or something? Because there's no dirt around. You're on a wooden floor right now.
I know, it's in my pot.
Okay, so you take the dirt out of your pot, you make a tablet, and everyone gets close, and it just says that bitch is listening on it.
I'll look over at her and say,
She's on to us.
you enjoying the conversation?
It sounds like you all are planning some sort of heist. It's so exciting.
Heist? Merely a party. It's a
We're going
surprise
to a party, and we needed to have it exactly be a surprise. And there was an estranged brother that we were going to try and surprise the honoree with.
With the one who can turn into others. And she points towards Stab.
Yes.
I'm pretty good at tricks.
He, just to clarify, he can do fancy things with his little flower pot here, but, when you hear him say, and then I start to think, God damn it, he turned into Elgin.
Yeah, I did.
It's mere parlor tricks.
Fancy tricks. But they're fun. Not a lot of fun things happen here. I think the name Limping Fox turns people away.
You should look into that.
There's a reason
Why is
for
it-
it. We can't go upstairs.
What?
I look up, is the ceiling about to fall in?
The stairs literally lead to a wall.
What? Oh.
Wait, this one right here?
At the top right. Yeah, up there.
What's the point of those stairs?
Well, we
Yes.
planned to expand eventually, but we just didn't. And what better name than a half-built tavern than to be limping, right?
And you and your husband own this?
We do.
Okay. Well,
Well, my child,
what time was that party?
I'm not sure,
was
but
like-
we must
It was like 8 tonight, right?
possibly so. Is there a back way out of this place, or is that half built too?
Well, there's a door out the general store side, and she points around the corner.
Any others?
No, just the front. Why?
We think we saw our party guest out on the streets, and if he saw us all together, he'd know what's going on. We were thinking of maybe slipping out.
Oh, well, yeah. Don't let him see you if that's the case.
Thank you, my child. I knew you would understand.
And if anyone asks, we were never here.
I'll keep it a secret. If someone comes asking about some secret party, shh.
Isn't that
Yeah.
fun? Isn't it so much fun keeping secrets?
It's more fun being part of the planning group. I wish I could join you, but I have to stay here and do this.
Yes, your part is just as important as anybody else. And it's very important that you stay here.
Well, if you ever need drink or food again, then you know where to come. Make sure to come here, not those other taverns. The Limping Fox will be #1 in due time. As soon as we get
This
that
place
upstairs
is-
done.
Much better than the Elf Song. Much better than the Elf Song Tavern.
Hey guys, I know it's confusing with me changing shapes, so let's do this. I'm going to like cast Mold Earth again, and since I look just like Muscles, I'm going to cast Earth so that the tablet turns into like a shit, and just put it right on top of my head. So now it looks like Elgin's helmet, but like the shit on top of it, and you know which one is me. There you go.
Put a turd to the
Maybe.
top of your head.
Yes, there's a turd on the top of my head now, but it's made out of dirt.
Yes, the brothers' muscles. At it again.
All right, come on, other me.
Okay.
Have a good one, lads. Nice doing business.
Likewise.
You all head
and when I
out
step
the back.
out, I want to look
Ah,
just
shit.
kind of left and right and make sure nobody's back here looking at us. I don't see anybody.
I also want to grab Elgin for a second. Paladin,
Yes.
perhaps
Master Julian.
you make a check for tiny friends.
What the fuck?
Oh, yes. Once he says it, I will begin kind of seeing if I notice anything using my divine sense.
Okay. Hayes, also make a perception check for me. Are you looking for things specific?
No, just anything
Trying to
ordinary.
sense any evil.
Okay, both of those will be very good then. So, Hayes, just kind of looking around, since you already know you've been watched by a bird that clearly wasn't a bird before. You're a little extra paranoid that you're being followed and to make sure you're not being noticed, especially since your prey is slipped away. But you don't see anything of the sort outside of this tavern currently. Speaking of which, Elgin, you don't detect anything intensely evil or good around you, minus what's resting on your hip right now.
Okay. Right.
I'll
No
kind of put my-
fiends.
I'll put my hood
No
up.
undead. Nothing of the sort nearby.
Thank you, my good sir. I feel better knowing that you've checked.
Ray will
No
follow
worries, master.
your path, Hayes, and cover her head up with her hood. Wait, did you just call him Master?
Well, he's Master Doya.
Rhea looks to you, Doya. Is that actually your name or a title?
I don't.
Oh. Yeah, so he's just Doya for us, right? I mean, he's a master of the druids, but no offense, but not my master.
Well, in honor of our fallen friend,
Oh, I see.
he's told us many stories about Master Doya, so that in a show of respect.
I kind of crossed my arms for a second. Say, he didn't tell me any stories about Doya.
You weren't listening.
It's bullshit.
He mentioned Master Doya on more than a few occasions.
Oh, he did he?
You're
He
probably
talks
right.
about you a lot.
Yes.
And you seem to listen.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was when you arrived, I felt like I already knew you somewhat. But yes, it's just a respect thing. That's all. I was raised in the order, so
Man
I
of honor.
respect my elders.
Well, a half man of honor, half elf of honor.
Also true.
Jamie,
Hmm?
when I cast Mold Earth and there's a shit, there's like a shit clay, no, there's shit dirt on my head, and I'm in the rain, does it melt over my face?
It slowly becomes a little bit muddy, yeah, and starts going over your fake
Oh,
helmet.
it's runny now.
Oh
Ugh.
shit! So I'm like covered in. All right, so I'm covered. Starting to droop into my eyes. I'm like, oh my eyes! I'm gonna cast Mold Earth, and like reform it into the shit that was on my head.
Okay, you
just
just
keep
want
doing
to
it 'cause I
keep
can
doing
do
that
that.
as you go?
Yeah, it's a
All right.
cantrip. I can use it forever. Don't worry, guys. It's a cantrip.
I'll lean it over to Rhea and say, the finest in Baldur's Gate.
So I guess I'm just
yeah.
walking like this with this shit between my hands. No.
There's two Elgins head down, exit the tavern and head down the road. You guys are heading out, right? I'm gonna take us to the Baldur's Gate map. So okay.
I didn't.
Perhaps.
keep track of, go ahead.
I was gonna say, perhaps, child, maybe you return to your normal form, so that we don't mess up the surprise party.
All right, cool. I'm gonna turn back to myself. How do I do that?
You can just
Um,
dispel the spell at any time, I believe.
Yeah, you can just end your concentration on the spell, and you'll just go back to normal.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I casted it again.
No, you don't have to cast it to dispel it. You just say, I'm not doing it anymore.
I'm not doing it anymore, guys.
Okay.
And the turd's back in the flower pot.
You put it all back. Okay, you put it all back in the pot. It's just a little muddy in there now, but you still got dirt in there.
I only control dirt, Jamie. So just the water's gone.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Suppose we headed to the upper city.
I have another
Yeah.
question though.
Yeah, what's up?
How do I restore the slots? Is it from long rest only? Did you
Yes.
guys tell me already?
Yeah, long rest.
Only long rest?
Only long rest.
As a
That's
rogue,
stupid.
yes.
Oh, only. Okay, I got you. Damn.
Yeah, you're
Perhaps
kind of
we,
not
uh,
supposed to use them willy-nilly.
Yeah.
At least
Ah,
that's the idea. Using your spells frivolously will usually result in not having any spells when you actually need them.
I feel like in character he would have used it anyways, just to impress people.
That is
That
fair.
sounds
That is
right.
fair.
All right, I'm good. I'm gonna. Where are we going? I'm just following you guys.
I'm heading towards the upper city. We
Do we want to take the direct route there, or do we want to maybe go in somewhere else further down the line?
I mean, if
the
if we're sticking with the plan of bringing Morty home, then I would say he would take the more direct route. If
Most
we're
certainly.
the other way, then
You knew him better than I did, because I don't know.
he was nothing if not straightforward
I see.
and quite large. If Stab here is going to assume his form, we need to make sure that no one gets close enough to see through it. He's going to have
Correct.
to increase his size.
Oh, you guys have a marking where Van Thamper Villa is, don't you? Yeah, that little orange
Mhm.
thing. Go ahead and hide that.
Yeah, because we started off. We're starting off from here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What am I
Oh,
going
yeah,
in
I'm-
as, fellas? Am I going back to see as... Wait, am I going back as Mortlock? Willy-nilly? How should he behave here?
Well, I mean, he was very surly, very arrogant.
Well,
He
I mean,
sounds
what's the
rough.
story? Are we bringing him as a prisoner?
Yeah, that's
Or
what I
are
was
we
trying to get
bringing
at.
him- Or are we bringing him as someone who wants to come home and we're his friends?
Come home and friends might be easier to get past the guards.
Yes.
Okay.
Treating him as though he's a prisoner to be executed may not go over well if, for whatever reason, he's already come by.
True.
Why did he want to kill his family in the first place? Didn't they try to execute him or something?
Yes.
I don't know. I was half paying attention. in the poopy water.
According to him, but then according to Amric, he said that he had nothing to do with it.
Mm.
So perhaps there's only a select few that know. Right, so he's just coming home then. That's what we're going
Exactly.
All right, you guys be my assistants, so I don't have to talk, because I'm going to blow it, guys. I can't do my voice.
with.
So I'll be like, I can't be bothered with this. I can't be bothered with that. You handle that.
All right. Well, then I guess we met at a tavern and what?
We're taking the party home.
We won against him in a game of what was it? What was the game we played that first night at the Elf Song?
Shit.
Something Bones.
Baldur's
The
Bones?
character? Yeah, Baldur's Bones.
Oh,
Baldur's
yeah.
Bones. Perhaps we won a game of Baldur's Bones, and the bet was some expensive alcohol that he has at the house. We're here to collect. In a friendly way.
Whichever works, honestly. We'll probably want to make sure whatever story we give them, Stab just stays quiet.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to blow it. I'm going to blow it.
Look,
No matter how-
you just stand there and look mad. Look angry at everyone and everything. All
Right.
the time.
We'll say
Alright.
that he's drunk and we'll leave it at that. That will make it easy to get past the guards. And besides, I'm sure between some of us we'll be able to convince him.
We will do our best, and I guess we'll head out.
I would like
I'm
to
all-
stand really close to Hayes, because I got a feeling he's going to be the one doing the talking.
Okay. Are you guys proceeding on to the upper city gate, or the one closest to you, which would be here?
Sure.
Yes. That is precisely where I'm heading.
All right. You
Let's
guys
stop before we're seen to, so I
Yeah.
can cast it like last minute.
Okay. For now, you trudge on through the rain. The roads here aren't as stone-made as the ones in the eastern side of Lower City. Everything's a little more dirtish in this area, so it's a little bit muddy. But you trudge on for about another, say, like 10 minutes, and you're getting very close to the upper city, or one of the upper city gates. stab.
Okay. I'll be like, all right, guys, block me, I'm about to change. Block me.
Just step in an alley.
Hold on.
We'll stand in the way.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Disguise Self. And I'm going to look like how I saw Mortlock, but in like a fancier attire. Because I remember he was like covered in poo-poo water.
So what describe what you're turning into then?
What was, what's his face wearing? The guy that we hate.
Amric.
What was he wearing?
It looked like a black overcoat with white frills around the neck and buttons lining all the way down on the front of it. It looked like it was made out of leather, almost like a trench coat that wraps around you.
I'm going to wear something very similar, except instead of black, I'm going to go for a navy blue. And since I'm thinking fancy, I'm going to go with socks with like mermaids and like boobs.
Socks with
like from the bathhouse.
Okay.
Like those designs.
So you duck into an alleyway and image Mortlock in your head and take on this form of a very odd-looking Mortlock compared to what you all saw. Last you saw him, he was a bit of a hunched, huge, hulking man. Now you see a hulking man in a tight, fancy suit with very detailed socks poking out of his shoes.
Like, this is it, right? Yeah.
I kind of scrunch my face and say, I guess it'll have to do.
Oh shit, should I change? Will I have to use another spell slot?
Imagine Mortlock leaning in saying that right now.
I suppose we should have told you what to wear. Okay, we can make do with this. This is fine.
All right, we got it, guys. Don't forget, I'm gonna blow it.
How long does this last?
This lasts an hour, so we gotta move.
Okay, right. Onward then.
Heck, how long is it going to take us to walk to the Van Thamper Villa?
Please, a moment.
It better be a quick moment. We
gotta go, buddy.
Time.
I'm going to walk up to you and touch you and say, make sure to stand up straight. You're in Upper City now. You own the place, and I'm going to cast Guidance on you.
What's that do?
Oh, all right.
That gives him a plus 1d4 to any, I think saving throws and skill checks.
Ability checks.
Yeah, ability checks,
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh,
Combine
cool.
all
For
of
like
that.
persuasion and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Jamie, are you keeping track of the time? Because I don't know how to do that.
I am.
Oh shit, let's
I
go.
got it
Where are we
pulled
at?
up on the side. Almost 1 p.m.
Oh,
Gentlemen,
fuck,
let's hurry.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right, so you guys exit out of the alleyway and travel for about 2 more minutes until you make it to the, we'll call it Upper City Gate 1. You see 6 men at attention, holding spears and armored up pretty decently, standing on the sides of this gates. Not a lot of folks are going in and out at the moment, but the gates are wide open. And as you all approach, one steps forward and says, if I want to find him, there he is. One steps forward and says, hold on, who are you all?
I would assume we needed no introduction, and I'll look
I'm
back.
gonna like look super disappointed that he asked that. Be like, "Ugh." I'm gonna look at Hayes, be like, talk to this man.
He looks at you, Hayes, and then over at you, Mortlock, and says, and he leans in a bit closer. Are you
Please, keep your
Nuh-uh,
distance.
don't touch.
Mortlock Van Thamper?
Indeed.
You've been missing for 3 to 4 days.
Indeed. And he would like to get home.
Well, his mother's probably worried sick. Go on, go through. And he steps to the side.
Let's go, fellas. Well, I don't say that.
All right, guys, let's go.
All right, bye.
you pass through the gates without much issue up into the upper city, which immediately looks and feels nicer.
Ooh.
Everything here is designed nicer. It's not just kind of scrunched together. While there are a lot of facilities and buildings around, there's greenery around, trees properly maintained in between the concrete flooring you're walking on. Everything just looks nicer. And every now and again, you'll see a noble with an umbrella walking in the rain kind of look at you and kind of scoff a bit as all of you are just dripping, soaking wet, walking in the rain currently.
Yeah. I'll look back to Mortlock and say, just under my breath, I know how much you love plants and dirt, but I'm going to need you to hold it in until we're done here. And then I'll continue moving forward.
I'm gonna look at the plant and dirt and be like,
Okay, and you guys are going straight to the villa?
Straight
Yeah.
to the like we own it,
Okay.
because we do.
Let me see if I can do this right.
For the record, I would like to keep that guidance cantrip running on Haze as we move.
You're going to keep guidance running on him while you move?
Yes, so I'll have to get close to him every minute or so.
Kind of just spamming it?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Give me just a second. So, you, proceed on for about another... It takes about another... I won't say 10 minutes. We'll say, like, 6 minutes this time. It's not that far from this entrance, actually. Until, you check your map and see where this place was pointed out and see this place that matches the description you got. It looks to be fully gated, however. A huge wall going all the way around it, and the front door being two massive pieces of wood closed shut. So, no see-through bars, no anything of the sort. Let me take y'all over there. As you approach these huge gates.
Maybe.
It might be loading. It should be loading.
this count towards our time.
98%.
No, I haven't
That's what I
paused.
got.
It's been sitting at 98% for a minute.
Oh, come on. They're not gonna load. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna take us off the map and
Yeah.
bring us back. All right, hold on. Yeah, I see a lot of y'all's stuff that didn't load over. Hold on, I got you. We're gonna go back to Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
I see that.
Now we're going back in the villa.
99. We got 1 more percent out of it.
I see 2 people made it onto the map, a green and a white token.
God damn.
I see white. Just white.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, I just see white.
All right, one more
Oh,
shot.
I guess.
One more shot.
We can do this.
Oh wait,
Okay.
we're going back. Never mind.
Put you back.
Let's
And-
go.
I'm gonna go over there first, actually. Maybe that'll make it easier. I'm gonna go sit over here. All right, I'm over at the villa with my arms crossed. Here y'all come.
99. There it is.
I got nothing.
One more person.
Blue made it.
Stuck at 99 as well.
All the
made
rest of
it.
you, try to refresh your page and tell me if anything happens. So tell me what happens.
Refresh the entire page
Yeah, the Found Your VTT page.
No, I just came in.
on the Google Chrome.
That's right. On the Google Chrome.
Everything's black though. I don't have vision.
That's right, motherfuckers.
You don't have
Google
vision.
Chrome.
I see JD's ping, but that's it.
Oh,
I got
I'll have to-
nothing.
I just have to re-add your token. I got you.
I think I have just a great background. I lost everything when I refreshed.
I got you,
Yeah,
hold on.
same for me.
Oh, I see Stab.
Oh, I'm in. Hold
I
on.
see Elgin.
99%.
All I see is white, so if we're on the map, I might have to
Yeah.
refresh.
Yeah, I just see white as well.
Yeah, I just got a
Damn it.
gray screen.
Yeah, try to.
Oh, wait, now things are happening. Now I'm
Should
at
I-
99.
Should I just wait here? Let me just wait here, see what happens. I hear music.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
I'm
earlier.
here. I'm there.
There's Pooh.
Can I move?
Oh yeah, it's not showing
Oh.
you here, Elgin. It might still be loading.
Oh, okay.
I can't move my character anymore.
You can't move your character.
You
No.
click on it first.
Yeah. It says the key does not exist in the embedded collection.
There.
Can I roll? I'm just gonna do a test roll. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Did it do it?
Yeah, that worked
Yep.
fine.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm back on.
There you go.
All right. Cool.
Okay. There we
Algis,
go.
yours is loading now, it looks like.
Is there two of me?
Finally did.
No, there's only one of you.
I see two of me.
I only see one of you.
I only see
I
one
see
of
Oh
you.
shit.
I
There's
got
two
my
of me.
screen and the stream pulled up, and I only see one of you on either.
Alright,
I'm not a liar, guys. I swear.
I'm gonna. Alright, let me do this in stab. Hold on. So, that stab that just appeared on the right, that's you, okay? The other one, throw him in the trash.
All right. Cool. Because the other one I don't have control over.
Perfect. God, that was weird. Okay, so you are
How do
all.
I delete him?
Yeah, you can't. We'll take care of it later. Just pretend he doesn't exist. You're the only one who can see it, so pretend he doesn't exist.
All right.
No.
Cool. I'm gonna be over here. But he's right here. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, that's the
See
thing.
ping.
Yeah. That's where he is. I want you guys surrounding me, anyways. So I'm gonna be over here.
All right, so you're
Okay.
all outside the manor currently.
I just look quickly to the left and to my right, and walk forward. And I'll go up to the gate, and I'll try and open the gate.
I'm just gonna have my arm crossed and expect everyone to do everything for me. Just carry my ass.
The gate is locked.
Oh shit.
I will
Once,
knock on it.
when you tug on the gate a bit and it doesn't give, you hear a sound from the other side of the gate yell, "Who's tugging on the gate? Who goes there?"
Well, if you would just take a moment of your busy schedule to look out here, you would see.
Shortly after that, you hear a bit of clicking from this side of the gate as it opens up, and you see 3 guards standing right on the other side. To which the one in front says, "We're not expecting visitors today. Who are you and what is your business?"
I will step out of the way and say, "We're bringing home someone you may recognize."
The guard
Just gonna
looks
have my arms crossed.
past you, Hayes, and sees what looks to be Mortlock in a fancy suit as he says, "Master Mortlock, it's been days. Where have you been?"
Yes, we found him in quite the predicament, and we had to find the nicest clothes we could. At his, he's not happy about it. I'll tell you that right now. He would like to come in and get his proper attire. Otherwise, the guards wouldn't let us through the gate.
And what relation do you have to Master Mortlock?
We are friends of his. We met him in the lower city. Apparently, he was having some trouble. Well, you know what? I suppose it is your business to know who you're letting in. We've become friends. We played a few games of Baldur's Bones, and ever since, we've been kind of making our way around the city, but ultimately he decided it's time to come home.
I see. And you are his friend, you say?
Yes.
Make a deception check, Hayes. Do it with advantage.
And your +4 from guidance.
Oh, I can't, Robbie. I can't see anything additionally.
Okay.
So plus.
Oh shit,
another
there's 2 Master
4.
Doyas. Oh, whatever.
It's the
It's
buggy
just,
part,
my
actually.
shit's all fucked, dude.
I can't even move.
You can't move?
It's the same thing, dude. I swear. You have there's 2 tokens, and the one you're touching is like a double one for some reason.
I gave you
Yeah, I
the
know.
That's what happened to me. Yeah, there's 2 of everybody.
It's weird. Ignore your doppelgangers.
So 29.
Okay, so The guard kind of sits back a bit, or just kind of rests on his back leg, or his back right leg, and says, "It's unusual for Mortlock to bring company, but I'm not paid enough to argue the case when the man's standing in front of me. Please come in." And he motions for the other guards to step aside.
Strange times indeed. And I'll walk forward and make our way towards what I would guess is the front door. Is there a door that's more like prominent than the others?
There is one front door in front of you. That door on the left and the two on the right are actually windows.
Okay. Then I will go over here and open the door.
Oh shit! There's women in there.
They look like women, but both are not actually women, which I'm about to address. Hayes, when you step inside, and a very old man dressed in what seems to be butler attire turns to you and says, "Welcome to the Van Thamper Inn. Oh, how dreadful." And he walks up and starts ushering you aside. Come on. I have to hurry and clean the stains you're bringing in."
Yes, apologies. We got caught in the storm.
"Well, move out of the way. Go on. I have to clean this."
Oh.
Right.
As you walk in, Mortlock, he looks to you for a moment and goes, "Master Mortlock, it's been ages. You look different than when I last saw you. It's only been a few days."
It's a long story. He's quite tired and would like to take a rest.
Well, you know where your room is. Go about your business. And step out of the way, please, and wipe your feet.
I'll kind of scoff. We are the ones that ushered him back safely. Mortlock, do you just allow your, I don't know, help to speak to your guests like this?
I'm just gonna shake my head like this.
So, if you would kindly please remind me, he is quite exhausted. Which way is his room?
Master Mortlock normally has a tale and a half to tell me of insults when he comes in, and you know where your room is, Master. What game is this?
If you must know, he's been missing for a few days because, well, I'll be honest with you. Some real rascals in the street got the better of him. Quite a few managed to take him down, almost killed him, and we saved him. And we helped him come to, and I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure he suffered some sort of concussion in the process. So he's not been quite himself.
When you say he suffered some kind of concussion,
Oh shit.
the butler steps forward and says, "Well, if he suffered a concussion, he must be checked immediately."
I put my
I
hand
step
out.
in between the two of them.
He does not wish to be touched.
I literally, I just kind of stand between them like this.
We don't mean to be rude walking into a place that's not our home, but we have been expressly told that Mortlock simply wishes to go home and rest. So if you would kindly point me in the direction of his room so that we can do as he asked. Please.
Very well, but I will at least see someone come to treat him soon. Follow me. I will lead you to it. And he starts
Very well.
heading upstairs.
Oh shit! I can't control my guy.
I follow.
Oops, I mean
Hold on a
a
second.
teleport.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh, cool.
That is cool.
Shoo.
Now, this way, Mortlock.
The butler holds open this door.
And I
You
will
are-
walk in and move to the side. Now,
Jamie, can I ask you a question?
You can.
When we approached this place, how big did it look from the ground? Like 3 stories, 4 stories?
It looked like 2 stories with a tower in the middle, kind of poking up pretty high.
Thank you.
Paradoxial, thank you for the gifted subs.
Yeah.
The butler leads his head again and says, "My name is Fendrick. If Master Morlock requires anything, please come down and call for me. Or if I'm unavailable, please call for Ambra. I will have someone up here shortly to inspect him. We will get the finest help for you, sir."
We have the finest help right here, and I motion towards Elgin and his like holy symbol. We didn't see it fit to try and heal him in some lower city dump. So we patched him up. We brought him here so he could rest. But my dear friend here has everything under control.
Make another deception check for me.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'm keeping the D4 on you, sir.
Okay.
Oh
shit. Dude, I have a +7, man. All right, let me roll another.
Is that for
roll
inspiration?
Roll D4.
Oh.
That's not with a D4, right?
D4? No.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a D4.
10.
Okay. Fendrick looks at you for a second and kind of huffs and says, Fine, but if I don't hear anything in the next 10 minutes about his condition, if he can do no more than grunt, I will send our own people."
Very well.
Fendrick
And I'll
nods.
look over to Elgin and say, Elgin, Mortlock, get on lay on the bed. Elgin, get to it. And I'll just act flustered, and I will shut the door in his face.
Okay.
What time? How much time has passed?
Not too much. It was about noon about 1 when you got here. It's about 1:20 now.
Guys, lock the doors.
I open the window.
You gonna open the window up? Oh, you already did.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking outside.
Looking outside, from where you are now, you can see the 3 guards kind of standing in front. Looks like they're trying to duck under the awning a bit that you walked under before you entered the actual manor, so that way they don't get super wet.
So, now that we're in the belly of the beast, what's phase 2?
We need to find Thirstwell. Now, from what Amric told us, I believe he said there were 3 levels to this place and a basement. And if this Thirstwell is as much of a freak as he sounds like, he's probably staying down there like a weirdo. So we need to come up with a plan quickly before they come back and we're busted and we have to fight an entire mansion full of guards.
How the fuck are we gonna get out of here once we do our job?
I think we need to get to Thirstwell, and this is gonna be from the hip, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
There were a lot of guards out there. Maybe we get one of them in there here to help us get Mortlock all the way into the bed, take him out one by one.
I don't know. I think
This room is
disappearing
small.
guards- I think we need to perhaps let's play it like this. We've casted some healing on him. He's feeling better. Look, I'm not gonna lie. This is not going to be easy. But if you could even get a couple of phrases, "I'm fine," "I'm hungry," "Where's my brother?" Those phrases out. That's all we would need to get past this damn.
I'm sorry, man. I just learned this spell, so I know I can't really throw my voice that
No,
well.
you just imagine yourself as a caveman and
Grunt it out.
You don't use verbs. You just say Well, you use verbs, but you don't use any of the words that come around them. You just say, eat, hungry, brother.
Where, brother?
Exactly. Perfect. Perfect. He's feeling better already. I'll proclaim that like loudly so they can hear out the door. Elgin, you're a miracle worker.
I do what I can.
Perhaps we give it 5 minutes and then we go out and walk the manor. And again, you still want to speak as little as possible, but just enough to show that you're not brain dead.
Guys, we gotta keep in mind though. I can only keep this up for Jamie. Insert time here.
You have plenty of time still. You have like 37 minutes.
Okay.
But you have 7 minutes until, well, now 6 minutes until someone comes back.
All right. I could do this.
All right. Just look, I want you to, if you can just say that you want to see your brother. Where's Thirstwell? Can you do that?
I can do that.
Where's Thirstwell? Where's Thirstwell?
Open the door and step out to the guards. Where is the butler?
As you step out, one of the guards says, the one right in front of you says, there's many butlers that work here. If you're looking for the head one, Fendrick, he's probably down in the main foyer.
Fendrick. All right. I guess I'll go get him. And I'm just gonna go over to the stairs. I'm just gonna walk down enough to look into that other room. And I'm just gonna move my guy just so I can see. And I'll call out for Fendrick. Fendrick.
Once you walk down these stairs, you actually hear brushing right down the hallway as Fendrick turns and says, "Yes. Oh, you. I didn't even get your name. Who are you?"
Hayes, it's a pleasure. It's all mine. Wanted to let you know we've got Mortlock back up on his feet, if you wanted to come see for yourself. Also, I believe he was wanting to see his family or something. I'm not sure. I'll let him ask you. I'll walk back up the stairs.
Fendrick will follow right behind.
And I'll walk in and say, Mortlock, how are you feeling?
Better. Where is Thirstwell?
Well, straight to the point. I'll look back to
Thirstwell.
My brother. Where is Thirstwell?
Sir, you know his room is right across from yours.
Well, he may not know he's in there or not. What is he? Mortlock, can you see through walls and you did not tell me?
This one.
I'm just gonna point at. Is it a her or a him?
That's a him. Old man.
This one.
He's been studying that thing. I don't even know what it is, but he insisted not to be disturbed by anyone, no matter what. He even asked for, and he turns and looks at the guard, multiple guards at his door. No one may go in.
Even his own brother.
He looks at you and shakes his head.
Well, I see who the favorite is here, obviously. No wonder he came down to the lower city.
Thirstwell is the eldest.
While this is going on, I'm going to cast Divine Sense.
Okay, so you cast Divine Sense, and how does that look when you cast Divine Sense? Like, how obvious is that?
I'm just simply just basically focusing. My back is to him anyway.
Okay, so it's like a ping in your brain, kind of, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm basically just kind of like concentrating very intently.
Okay, you do definitely sense a few things around you. You sense some good in your immediate person, the same good you've sensed this entire time. You also sense something fiend-like, not far at all from you. something to the south, something to the southeast, something even under your feet.
Ugh.
Okay. I'm gonna I'll turn to face the I guess the head butler.
What's his name again? Sorry.
Fendrick.
Fendrick, are you sure Thirstwell can't make at least a little bit of time for his brother? He has been missing after all.
I am under strict orders from the lady herself that no one is to disturb Thirstwell, no matter what, until he comes out.
Lady Van Thamper.
He nods.
It's okay, Elgin. We will rest here for a while until Mortlock is okay. Looks like he's feeling better. Now, he did mention when he lost a game of Baldur's Bones that he owed us a bottle of some kind of nicer wine that you had here, much better than the swill they served there.
A bottle of wine. He kind of narrows his eyes while looking at you, Hayes, and then turns to Mortlock and says, "Sir, did you gamble and end up owing them something?"
Don't question me. Bring the ales. Don't you ever talk back.
Mortlock, make a deception check for me.
Oh,
Damn it.
Oh, shit. Can I assist and try to distract his gaze a little bit and say, he seemed not to really care too much for the wine, so he just kind of gambled it on a whim.
Wait, Jamie.
I
I don't know what this means. I'm gonna use a lucky or something.
You want to use a lucky? So I was gonna say you have advantage thanks to Hayes.
Oh shit. Okay, let me do that.
Okay. So as you're saying this, immediately after Mortlock says, "Get the ales," he kind of tilts his head a bit and then looks to you, Hayes, and back to Mortlock and just sighs and says, "Very well. I will go grab your wine from the cellar. However, I would like to inform Lady Van Thamper that one of her sons has returned first. So, give me maybe 10 minutes. I'll be back with your wine. I assure you'll be paid. Van Thamper never goes back on a deal."
You say Van Thamper always pays their debts.
Fendrick walks out and shuts the door behind him.
All right, so we've bought ourselves 10 minutes.
Shit, mommy's coming.
We could go kick in the door across the hall, or we could wait for Mom to come. And
Every time we wait, we always wind up suffering.
I did not really want to start doing this quite yet, but maybe one of our party needs to vanish for a moment or take a different form.
Huh?
I can try to sneak out of here as like a spider, get across the hall, maybe see what's going on in there.
Wait,
a spider
you can
may not be
shapeshift?
noticed.
That's not as cool as disguise, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mostly, entirely animal forms. It's
no
sort
explanation required. If you can get in that room and see what's going on, then by all means. We'll just say you needed to go relieve yourself. Perhaps we could... I can't believe I'm going to say this. Perhaps we could, if we need to really sell it, put a mud turd on the ground with your mud magic.
Out of character. I was, it's terrible that this is the level it's come to, because I was literally just sitting here thinking, well, wait a minute. There's probably not a bathroom in this room. Probably like a chamber pot. I was like, we'll just have like stab like mold earth some turds, and put them in the chamber pot. Just say it was full.
There is a chamber
See,
pot in
Jamie?
this room. That is accurate.
So
Everything
there
I
you go.
do-
Mold some earth into the chamber pot and make it look full.
There's actually a few
Guys.
things in this room if y'all wanted to know about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
we
that's-
would. Yes.
Every session we stray further from God's love.
So in this room, there's a chest at the end of the bed. It's pretty heavy. It's closed currently. There's really not much else in here other than a stool, a chamber pot, and a window, and a messy bed.
What's in the chest? We got like 5 minutes. Let's inventory everything we got real quick.
Okay. You open the chest up. It's not locked. And inside, it looks like there's a few drab garments made for a man of about Mortlock's size. A few worthless personal effects, like a brush with hair still in it and whatnot. And a stuffed troll doll.
Troll doll. Good shit.
I'm gonna take the troll doll.
Sure. Add one old stuffed troll doll to your inventory. Custom item. Or notes, however you want to do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and start making that turd with mold earth with my flower prop turd, and then this turd is like way better than the one on Elgin's head, because I'm like, you guys thought that shit was real? Check this one out. So it looks even sweatier and poopier, and it's in the chamber pot.
Okay. You fill that chamber pot up with earth.
Okay,
And,
perfect excuse. Doya?
All good, Robbie. We'll fix it next time.
Okay.
On with Robbie.
One of
I
these
will.
tokens doesn't have a graphic.
Oh,
I will cast Wild Shape. How to do that with it actually showing up over there?
You should be able to link it through your D&D Beyond sheet. Let me look.
It's saying VTT's not found. I must have gotten unsynced at some point.
Oh. Yeah. Is that a...
Oh, you may have to click the button at the top. You may have to click the button in the window, the extension.
I'm going to do a quick test roll, see if that worked. All right.
Yep. There it is.
And I will transform into a small spider.
that's some cool ass shit.
That is some very cool ass shit. Mortlock.
So you become a spider the size of like a finger or something like that, or maybe a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully imperceptible.
You don't have a token for that, do you? Like, period?
There are some in Foundry VTT I saw, but I couldn't attach them to my form.
Okay, we won't worry about that right now, and I'll say your Doya token's just a little itty-bitty spider right now.
Don't
Okay.
get stepped on.
If you want
Right.
to crawl under doors, just let me know.
That was over there.
Hurry up, little one.
Pulling up my spider stats so I know what they are. I would like to climb under this door.
Okay, you come out from under the door, out into the main room. And you aren't trying to hide, so let's find out if you get spotted. So right now, you see a guard towering over you, just kind of looking left and right bored, but not looking down at the moment.
I would like to attempt to
Oh, did you open the door, Hayes?
stealth.
I did it for the stream because we couldn't see Doya's token once it left the room.
Oh, I think the... Wait, the
Do it
stream
for the
couldn't see
stream.
it?
Yeah, stream could not see it.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, yeah, go ahead and open the door. We'll pretend it's closed.
I
will-
can see. Oh, there it is.
Actually, I might be able to fix that right now real quick. Let me see. represented it. No, I don't know how to fix that right now, so I'll fix it later. So we'll just, keep the door open for now. Just open whatever door goes on.
Follow him if I need to, just as a cameraman.
Okay. He just puts on
I'm
his
going to
big A-track thing. Oh, go ahead.
stealthily attempt to climb this wall. Maybe use any cover I can, like the door edge, and sort of follow that up if I can.
What wall?
The wall I'm at right now, right here.
Okay, you just start climbing on the wall. So if you're gonna do things trying to stay covered in the door's shut right now, it's not open. So
Right, but there's a door frame right there. I want to try to follow that crack or that corner up.
Okay, just know the more you try to do something in front of someone, I'm gonna start making you do checks often for it, alright?
My goal is to get to the ceiling where nobody's going to be paying attention.
You crawl along the wall, fortunately still unseen by this guard, as you make it up to the ceiling.
I will attempt to cross from this side of the ceiling to this side behind the guard.
Okay, you're able to do that without getting spotted. No one's definitely looking up right now.
Very well. And I would like to make it to above this doorway that I didn't mean to open.
Okay. You head above that doorway, and you're now just, your little spider upside down self is hanging up there.
How long is this taken in my mind?
All this crawling, probably about, maybe like as fast as you've told me, actually, so maybe about a minute and a half.
Okay. I would like to start working my way down towards the top of this door.
Okay.
Can I slip under the top of it?
The top is pretty flush, but the bottom is not.
Then I will continue working my way down, very hopefully stealthily for a spider.
Okay. Heading down, if you're doing it behind this guard, I'm gonna have one or more make a perception check against you. See what they
Okay.
do.
Oh shit.
Is that a 20?
The one over here turns to his friend and kind of points and says, "Is that a spider behind you?" Which this guard starts to turn around. I'd say you're close enough. If you want to rush, you can make it under the door before he turns around all the way.
I'm rushing.
Don't be rolling up a new character every game.
The guard turns around at the last second, sees a spider slip under the door, and you hear him on the
master?
you hear him on the other side just say, "God damn bugs! I need to take care of this place." As I'm gonna bring cameraman Hayes in there so the stream can see as well. You guys can see on
cameraman
stream if you wanna
Hayes.
see what's going on. Here you go, cameraman Hayes. Once you crawl into here, Doya, you see a hateful-looking man, gaunt and frail, and rather tall, looming over a box that he's just constantly twisting and turning. Let me see if I can zoom this in. Damn it, I know there's a way to zoom in with tokens, but I don't remember what it is because this is a new program. So take my word for it when I tell you what he looks like. He just looks gaunt, and he has this puzzle box in his hands, just fiddling with it. And it looks like he's whispering to himself. Maybe like this. No, another twist.
I'd like to go for the corner and try to stay out of his sight, but whichever corner he's not looking towards.
Sure, he's not focused on you at all right now. His attention's 100% on this little box.
If I look at the box, can I discern anything about it?
Just kind of looking at the box from being in his hands, it's glowing lightly, and it has some symbols on it, but your tiny little spider eyes can't make out what the heck they are.
How well lit up is this room? Is it super bright in here? Dark?
There's a couple torches on the wall, actually keeping it lit, and the fireplace is there too, but it's not currently active.
Okay. Well, now we know he's here, but what to do with this information? I'd like to start laying just a little bit of web in this corner.
You make a little spider web.
Out your ass out.
I can sense things in the web, so my goal is maybe I'll know when things are moving in here.
Okay, just in the corner.
Corner in front of the store, just a little bit.
Okay. You make a little, just little itty bitty webs.
Beyond that, that'll probably take me a couple minutes. If we probably need to go back to the other room pretty soon.
Who's we?
I'm just the cameraman.
Cameraman probably is going to be needed in the other room when Mother Van Thamper shows up.
Look at this freak.
I know. And I have no idea how to handle him. How tough does this guy look? Does this guy look like I could, rough him up pretty good as Master Doya?
He looks very frail. Like, if you were to judge him, he doesn't look like the type of dude to engage in any type of melee combat, at least. Spells and whatnot, you have no idea. But he just looks like a shut-in.
Got it.
Fight him.
Tempting. I'm just going to try to post up somewhere out of his range on the top of this corner and sort of observe for a couple minutes.
Okay.
How much your shit last for?
2 hours, sir.
2 hours?
You go post up in that corner. In the meantime, what are your allies doing?
What's taking him so long? We need a plan for... Oh no, we already came up with that. Never mind.
I'll just tell her I'm tired and to go away.
Perhaps you can ask about Amric as well. And she may want to try and... I don't know their relationship. I don't know if she's going to try and hug you or stab you.
Keep her away from me, though.
If she goes in for a hug, I don't know if I'll be able to stop her.
Mothers.
Perhaps you could unshape-shift, hide under the bed, and we'll say you just went roaming off, saying something about wine and Amric.
Yeah, I can. Maybe Master Doya can stay a spider, and I could be Master Doya.
We're just getting all kinds of freaky up in here. We're gonna run out of tricks soon. We need to do.
Yeah, I know.
Do something. Right. Okay. Well, he should be back any moment with the ale. I think we wait until after that then.
Okay.
But one way or another, we're gonna have to deal with Thirstwell. But we need to find out if Amric is here, because if he's here, he can identify us immediately. We need to know if we need to look out for him. For all we know, he could be on the other side of this wall. Point to the wall behind Elgin.
Well, there's evil all around us, beneath us, behind us. I sense terrible things.
Yes,
And
I
honestly,
can't imagine
this
what it would
subterfuge is getting old. Eventually, we're gonna have to do something.
We just
Lady
have to...
Van Thamper is gonna walk in here, and if she has half a brain, she's gonna see through this ruse. I'm surprised the butlers haven't already.
We just need to make sure that when we do make our move, that we are in the best position possible.
What are we gonna do? Take her hostage?
You said it, not me.
Well,
And
we
then
know
we
how
are
well that
fugitives
worked
of
out
the
the
state.
last time. One of us wound up dead.
Right. Well, What would you suggest then? We have an option to go knock out 2 guards, kill 2 guards, and go into Thirstwell's room, and I kind of hush my voice. Or we wait here for the butler. What do you think we should do?
Well, what do we do when we take Lady Van Thamper? It's not like the guards are gonna just sit there and let us walk out with her.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. What do we do?
Well,
Rayo steps
as
between
far
you
as
both and says, "We strike. We strike now while they don't know that's what we're here for, right?"
Who's saying that?
Oh, Rayo's saying that.
Oh, where is she?
Oh, you don't see her?
No.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, she's been following y'all this whole time.
Oh shit! She was invisible.
Goddamn Foundry. Okay, that's okay.
That's the first time I fucking saw her.
So you.
I'm actually gonna taking my Heavens Fall mace off my hip. I'm just gonna point at her.
that is the most sensible thing I've heard anyone say since we started this fool's errand.
What's
Strike
outside?
now, strike hard. They have no clue who we are, what we're capable of. Honestly, we could probably take this entire, whatever it is, this villa.
Well, that's quite rude to say. Best idea. Whatever.
It's outside the window, Danny.
I get up and I walk across the bed over towards Mortlock. I just stand next to him and open the window.
Oh shit! Thank you.
It's only a matter of time
Just
for
staring
this.
at the curtains.
Whatever he's doing wears off. We're gonna have to do something, and we're gonna have to do it fast.
Right. So do we?
Imagine they literally sent a dark elf assassin after us for Amric. If Thirstwell's the eldest and likely the favorite, what do you think they'll do for him? And more importantly, what do you think they'll do if we take the lady herself? We'll probably have an entire drow army on us.
You won't hear
I
her
also-
knocking at the door.
God damn it.
Hold on, Jamie. I wanted to see what was outside.
Well, oh, I can tell you what's outside real quick. Just looking outside, you see some guards kind of tucked under an awning, just trying to stay out of the rain. Same thing that Hayes saw earlier. There's nothing really else going on there.
What's
It does
ahead
look
of
like
us?
there might be a stable out at the northwestern area of the villa, though.
Because right now I'm kind of looking for if shit hits the fan, the best way to escape.
Horses.
You could,
That's what I was thinking.
if there's something in the stable, you could take advantage of that. You could scale this building through down the wall and whatnot. But yeah, there's ways. But you still hear a knocking at the door.
Okay.
How loud is that knocking?
Yes.
It's not too loud. It's like a
Do I hear it
Yes.
across the hall is what I'm asking for.
yes. You can definitely hear it. Oh, wait, you open the door, Elgin?
No, I'm just gonna. I'm not opening the door. I'm just asking who's there.
It's Fendrick again, with a bit of an update.
I'll open the door.
To which Fendrick gives you a quick bow and says, "The lady of the house is unavailable at the moment, so she cannot come by.
What?
Well, that is a shame.
Fortunately, I am unable to tell her that Mortlock has returned yet as well, but I assure you she will know as soon as she can. You do not have free reign of the estate, however. Even if you're Mortlock's friends, I have to get the lady's permission for any guests to just gallivant in our home, so once you're done with your business here, you may leave."
And when will she be returning?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that right now. But if I want to.
Shame.
The entire time he's talking, I'm actually looking past him. I'm actually eyeballing the guard directly behind him. I want to see how heavily armed this guy is.
This guard, all these guards don't look too armed. They seem to be wearing leathers. They're not even really wearing helmets, and they have spears in their hands. Let me see what else they're rocking. Yeah, they're all just holding spears. Compared to what you're wearing, you look like you're way more plastered up than they are as far as gear goes.
Okay. I'm going to hurry Fendrick along. Thank you. I'm going to take the bottle of wine and say, "We'll be on our way shortly.
Oh, he
Have
has
a
the
nice
wine.
day."
He has
And
the
I
drink
close
swi-
the door in his face.
He knocks again, just...
Oh.
Yes.
Adept is paid, and he holds out a bottle of wine and says, "This is a 1280 vintage. Should be fit for taste of friends of Mortlock and whatnot."
Ah, goody gumdrops. Thank you.
What
I
a great
take it.
year.
And then close the door again.
You hear footsteps going down the hallway.
I call to Elgin. Elgin.
Yes.
I just motioned for you to come over. Yeah, there. And I'll say, perhaps we do it your way and go in hot and heavy. But perhaps with a little bit of finesse, if we could try and do it quietly so we don't have an entire estate's worth of spears pointed at our throats, that would be quite lovely, because not all of us have, well, and I just gesture broadly to your entire get up.
Well, of course, I'm not a bloody savage.
I was able
I just
to
kind of raise my eyebrows.
I'm going
was
to
able to-
hand. I'm gonna hand Hayes the bottle, and then I'm going to basically we're gonna start game plan. This is what's gonna happen.
Stab, you're gonna drop that ridiculous disguise. Now, what we're going to do is we're gonna act like we're leaving. Now, before anyone can actually see that Stab is no longer Mordlock, you, and when I say you, I'm pointing at Rhea. Rhea and I are going to take care of the guard that is immediately outside. We're also going to check to make sure there are no other guards nearby. Then
There's
what we're
one
going to
more.
do is we're going to take them down as stealthily as humanly possible. I have a couple of ways to ensure that that is a thing. Then what we're going to do is we are going to immediately open the door into Thirstwell's room, and then I'm going to blast him with the hardest spell that I have in my arsenal. And then from there, well, I haven't thought any further past that point. The point of the matter is, one of them will die before I leave this villa.
Just to be clear, we need information from Thirstwell before he dies.
He will die when I'm ready for him to die.
As long as that is after we get the information, then I'm perfectly fine with that.
I can spare him his road to the afterlife. It's a simple trick. Just ask Helm for it and make a promise and blah 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 blah. And then once he's been spared and he's given us everything that we want,
I'm kind of
then he can move on to the afterlife.
I'm kind of holding this bottle of wine, and when he just starts skimming over things about life and death, I'm just kind of like, right, okay, yeah, all right. I look over to Stab. Don't get on his bad side. He weird shit that he can do to your soul.
I have my ways. Just don't worry about them.
And I do want to look at the wine. Is it good wine?
It's actually, yes. It's a. If you are a purveyor of the finer wines, this is actually a very nice bottle.
Okay.
I would
I mean,
say
I
sell
wouldn't.
it.
I wouldn't be a regular person who consumes it, but I would have shipped around enough to know like what would be nice and what wouldn't be.
Okay.
I'll add one to my. What am I adding to my inventory?
Oh, you could just add Van Thamper wine. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Stab, have you dropped the disguise already?
No, not yet.
Good. Don't. This is all out of character, by the way. I'm going to. How many guards did I see immediately outside of our door? Like, other than the one that's directly across? He says 4.
Was it
4 on that hallway.
That was 4. Oh, speaking of which, Story, real quick, what did you say you were doing while they're about to do this?
Well, now that it's been 10 minutes, I don't hear a giant fight going on outside. I'd like to stealthily make my way up under the bed, because my plan is to maybe jump this guy here in a second.
Okay. Then you can, yeah, you can go ahead and go under the beds. You skitter your way over there while he's fiddling up the wall. Okay. You go ahead, Elgin.
Okay. I'm going to motion for Rhea to accompany me. We are going to step outside. We're gonna step outside the door, and if and when asked, what it is we're doing, I'm just going to point out that we are giving Mordlock a little privacy. He's shy.
Okay, you
I'm
say
gonna
that,
close the door behind us.
and you start to leave, and one of the guards says, "No roaming the mansion, straight out the door with you."
Yes,
I'm
no
not-
roaming.
I'm gonna wait until I hear something happening. I'll walk over to Stab and say, make sure when things start to go down, you're very quick. You want to catch them off guard and keep them silent. So go extra heavy on the.
What is the? Let's see here. It's a 20. Okay, so I got a 20. Okay, so full disclosure, I still have one of Amric's smoke grenades.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 20-foot radius. So I'm presuming that was that 10? Or right here, from right here, 20.
It covered this whole floor.
This whole floor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Kind of, slyly, I'm just going to, well, shit, I probably wouldn't be able to say it. I would probably be able to whisper to Rhea without them hearing it, but I'll just kind of whisper to her, on my mark. And I'm just going to immediately drop the smoke bomb right where we are standing.
Okay, so you
I chose violence.
you take the
Shocking.
smoke bomb and just let it go in this vicinity. And hold on, there's a. Yeah, I think I can make that actually show up a little bit. I can make it darker than that. But smoke fills the room. The guards immediately have no idea what's going on, but before they can act, you would get a surprise round. However, surprise round gets to come next week. That's where we are stopping for the night.
My plan.
It was a good plan, man. Y'all about to jump in. Y'all are going in.
Oh yeah. Talk shit, get hit. That's the plan.
Dude, we had a ton of RP tonight. You guys hung out at the Limping Fox for a bit. Didn't give two shits about the rain and how wet and drenched y'all got.
But it looked good.
I'm a man of the ocean. I'm used to being sopping wet.
I suppose that's true. You met an old man who said he was Master Doya and gave him Merrick's body, which two elves just took and went somewhere with.
It's fine.
Had their way with.
Yeah. And you got a guy named Doya with you. He calls himself a master, but so far he's turned into a tiny spider. So leave it up to your judgment whether or not he is what he is, right?
And he's level 4. I could be a master.
And we are about to kill so many guards.
It's about to get real violent.
Can I have like an old boy moment? Can I just like walk down the hallway just beating the brakes out of random and sundry guys, and if someone stabs me with a spear, I just walk down the hallway with the spear still in my back and just still hitting people to death, because that's just
You'll definitely have the opportunity to at least one guy. Maybe not the others. They'll have a chance to respond probably. But
did you want to pause the game too for the time?
Oh yeah, good point. Because that's important now, dude. I
Little
love
fucker.
this little clock now. Here, I'm gonna set it back a little bit here.
Which I'm pretty sure we hit the mark for his
For my
disguise self to drop.
disguise. Mm.
Yeah, it probably should have been up by right around now.
Right around 2 o'clock.
Well, shit's hitting the fan anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
when I start hearing noise like a smoke bomb going off, I'm going for this guy down here.
Yeah, you hear hissing is what you hear. You hear just they're all in a guy go what the, and then that's when you would get your surprise round. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. We're getting to jump right into combat right when we come back. We got a big old figure stuff out session today, so next time it's you know how it goes, right? It's gonna be all violence. It's all violence downhill from here.
I'm also just making a side note that I am picking up the chamber pot full of mud
Oh
poop.
god. Okay, that's
I'm gonna need that mud poop back though.
It's mud poop. It's not real poop.
Yeah,
it's mud poop.
I need it back.
yeah, but
Well, you
it's
said
still
there was
a
already-
chamber pot.
Yeah.
Wait, you said there was already poop in it though before he added more.
There was
So
there
there's
was no poop in it prior.
no poop prior.
There was no poop prior. This room was
was
unattended
gonna
for multiple
say.
days.
the poop was a lie.
God damn it.
No,
Let's
just
say if
fake
the-
dirt. Fake dirt.
If the servants of the house hadn't cleaned things up in 3 days, then we know this is a poorly run job.
Fendrick needs to lose his job.
These are professionals, I'm afraid. They're doing good. But
Too bad they gotta die.
that's on y'all. Who lives and dies, right? That's you guys get to play the judgment people there. And depending on what you do, I mean, some people deserve to die, maybe some people didn't, but you killed them anyhow. And maybe there's repercussions for that. Maybe there's not. We'll see, right?
We're
But
not
any-
killing anyone who doesn't deserve to die.
I mean, that's in the heat of battle. I mean, someone's gonna make an individual judgment call, right?
They're all going to die.
We got yin and yang right here.
Well, I'll
Alright.
put it this way: the Van Thampers, that's full stop. They have to die.
The guards are going to give their lives for them, so that's a means to an end. But the butlers,
I will kneecap
help?
the guards. I will kneecap the guards. That's fine.
You
A
don't
mace
want
to the
none.
kneecap. What would you have to do? What would you have to do? Would that count as a called shot? Kneecap, like a mace to the kneecap? Just a plow, and just
I mean,
like
that
kneecap
is a-
gone. Like that's it. They can't fight anymore, right? They're done.
I asked y'all if y'all wanted to play with rules like that when I said you could like lose a limb
You
or
said
lose
broken
function or
bones.
something,
Yeah.
and y'all were like, one of y'all was like, no, hell no, 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 and at that point we just didn't do it. But hey, if y'all down, I'm totally
well,
down.
no, I mean you can still do like a called shot though.
yeah, but
well,
what's the point of
just
the call
do
shot?
it.
It's to wound an area and make them able to do less stuff, right?
For
Yeah.
for
See,
for
I have a
flavor.
question. If I told someone, if I used my spell command and told someone to grovel before me, would that count as making them defenseless?
I'd say it'd make them like you're attacking a prone dude, so you'd have advantage on an attack, but it wouldn't be defenseless.
Okay, because okay, I have some things to mull over before we dive
That was
into
your
combat.
plan.
Because my plan is to totally just tell the dude directly in front of me to like I want to use the spell command to immediately make him drop to his hands and knees and grovel before me, and then I'm just gonna bash his skull in.
You
Oh
you
my
will have that
God.
opportunity if you roll well on your initiative. You could do both at the same time. So we'll see how that goes.
Violent, dark ass paladin.
That is a mean that's Judge Dredd paladin right there. Is what that is.
That
It's
is
just
Judge Dredd paladin.
the ultimate.
crusader.
Judge Dredd. I'm Judge Dredd, man. I'm doing good, but I'm doing it my way. Superman does good. That's what Superman does. Superman does good.
You do
I
justice.
restore the balance.
Did you have to use your inspiration today?
Actually, did not, because I never an opportunity never arose.
No, and then never popped up for it. I just
But you used
roleplay
it.
stuff.
Right when you needed
Actually,
it.
I
it.
actually was planning to use it in the combat.
Yeah.
That
I was
is-
gonna be like, oh, first attack, immediate inspiration, boom, 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 cut the check. That's one dude out of the way. Get him out of here. Chain him up.
You
and
got
then
the
move
chain
on to
now,
the
that's
next
right.
ones.
Well, hey, if you want to guarantee that, I mean, next week, just do that recap. You got the inspiration.
I got the recap. I got the
there,
recap
ready
next
to go.
week. I need that inspiration.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, I'll give y'all a chance. If you got any comments or something you want to say to folks, say it now. Anyone got anything?
Yeah. We'll be back on Thursday with our other D&D game, Rime of the Frost Maiden, that we play in person. The group is about to be teleported to a frozen cave that is supposedly full of insane Chardalyn berserker people. And something weird's going on because they made a deal with a Volibear.
That's right, from League of Legends. He's there.
So that's going to be Thursday at 7.
That's right, it is at 7. I was thinking 8 for some reason. Thursday at 7. Rime of the Frost Maiden. Be there for some more D&D goodness. Anyone else got anything? Okay. In that case, some closing statements here. I see you over there posing. We got duck face, got pose. All right, so thanks everybody for watching tonight. We greatly appreciate it. We do this every Monday and Thursday night now, as well as random streaming throughout the week. A little bit of New World action. I think Mr. Moose has been streaming here and there. And also, I think Factorio actually is. I saw that. I saw you doing that, right? Moose?
Huh?
Were you streaming Factorio at one point?
I was not.
Okay. I'm tripping balls and don't know what I'm talking about. Either way, we stream randomly, so come check us out. We also have a YouTube channel where we upload videos. These specifically that you're watching right now, you may be on YouTube watching it. Thank you if that's the case. Please subscribe if you don't mind. But we have a TikTok that gets stuff and things, goofy things. I argue a lot with people, so there's a few clips of me yelling in a high-pitched voice at people. So if that sounds interesting, check it out. Yeah, that's all I can think of.
We throw random shit on there.
Yeah, we do. And it's normally our D&D stuff, because that's what we're all about, right? We're a D&D channel. We do that stuff. But anyhow,
Hell yeah.
Again, everybody, thanks again for being with us tonight, and y'all have a good one. Bye-bye, everybody.